Welcome everyone to today's show. Today's show was brought to you by Project Melody. Would you like a completely awesome STD free virtual experience where you can just, you know, watch anime girls with big titties in the comfort of your own chair? Then check out Project Melody on Chatterbait and Pornhub and Twitter.
And Twitter?
Yeah.
Word. Okay, so here's what I've gathered between yesterday and today. Well, for one, we probably had no business talking about the guy who put the thing together because I had no idea what to ask him. And this is, again, it was a thing that I had just learned about kind of going into it that day. I had looked into it a little bit before the thing and we talked about it. I said, fine, let's do a show about it. I felt like I might have been woefully unqualified to be asking the questions about this particular thing. But the other thing,
I'd say we all would.
yeah, nobody saw that coming. The other thing I would say I picked up since yesterday is that this is a very big deal to a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Dude,
Alex is,
there was 19k people there today.
oh yeah, yeah. Spoiler, guys. Akujin was there today. He joined the congregation. He
I've gone to the Church of Anime.
he was there. Uh oh, nephew says Raid Shadow Melody available at Chatterbait Mobile. Dude. Mobile Mercenary says, I was spreading the gospel of melody on a different site. People spreading the gospel. Talking about it. Spontaneous and genuine meeting of the tires and the road. It kind of was. Is a weird conversation. But I think we all kind of learned a lot. But in the hours after, we ended up learning more because, I don't know, people in the Discord were letting us know that was a very big deal. Don't know how the fuck we did it, but that was apparently a very big deal. So
It was pure dumb luck that we just happened to be talking about him when he was perusing on YouTube.
Yeah.
And like, okay, yeah, I'll talk to these guys.
What? Oh god, things happened.
I mean,
I missed it.
this is exactly what I
Oh
planned.
yeah, this
I had
happened
booked
about
it.
20 seconds after Infallible Fowl had to dip out yesterday.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
Project Melody came on. Yeah, you didn't see that? Nobody told you. God damn. Okay, somebody should have told Fowl. Yeah, we talked to the person who made it.
I forgot to tell you, Fowl, that I had booked him to come on. Sorry.
Acton's taking all the credit for this booking. All the credit.
Give me
But,
all
yeah,
the credits.
We had a cool conversation with them. They were real generous with the time. We sat here for like an hour and some change, just talking about it, shooting the shit about it. It happened. It was I don't know, it was a conversation. I don't know how I would gauge any of that. I didn't expect to be talking to the person who did that.
I didn't expect him to be the type of person that he was either.
He seemed chill.
Yeah, chill, level-headed, down to earth, business-minded. I don't know why I was surprised. I guess I expected him to be some sort of anime weeb.
You expected Alex?
A cross between Alex, Punished Dad, and a tech geek.
Punished Dad, but a tech geek. That would be.
And Alex.
That would be something. Also Alex, but a tech
also
geek.
Alex.
So, after the interactions yesterday, having the talk that we did with the creator, funny enough, Akujin is saying that it was on today, and he may have walked in and partook.
Well, partook is a pretty strong word.
It is. It implies a lot of things.
I would say
That
I
was a good point.
observed.
You observed. You were an observer in the Church of Anime.
I
Alright.
stood outside the chapel and listened to the gospel being preached.
So what did you learn?
Man, for a start, the whole thing was weird because I couldn't sleep last night, and I was just sitting in Discord, and I was watching a video on Blender, trying to teach myself how to use Blender. Somebody posted a tweet from Project Melody that they were going live or whatever, so I thought, okay, I'll go over and
Time
have
is
a look.
now.
I'll go over and have a
It's
look.
fate. I can't go to sleep, and someone said Project Melody's going live.
Well, curiosity got the best of me, so I went over there to have a look, right?
We're gonna have a little peek see. Okay.
An
Go ahead.
hour and a half later.
An hour and a half. It took for you to get a vibe for what was going on. You say.
Yeah, the show ended just before we started this, about half an hour ago.
So it was going on just a bit ago.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So this was just a minute ago. Just real recent.
Real
Alright.
recent.
Real recent.
I'm sure her hair is still glowing.
The hair is still glowing. So was the hair glow? Was that the truth?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
Real? That's legitimate.
When she comes, her fucking hair lights up.
Her
It goes
hair
Super
lights
Saiyan.
up. Okay. Well, there's at least there's truth to that. There's there was no false advertising on the Super Saiyan thing.
No.
Good to know.
And she spends the entire stream powering up.
Any spirit bombs?
Is that something that normally happens in those?
Can you take the robot dick out of your mouth and ask that again?
I said, is that something that normally happens during those shows?
I have no idea what happens on Chatterbait. I've never been there before. This was my first time, and I went right into the rabbit hole. I assume that based on the interactions yesterday, it's a bunch of cam girls over there.
Yeah.
You know, performing sex acts for people that'll watch while they throw these.
I've seen a little bit of that, but I mean, I never made it to the end of the show, so.
Okay.
Just didn't know if that was like the normal ending.
I wouldn't know. I'm pretty sure the normal girl's hair doesn't light up. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that was CGI. Don't quote me on that. Nico, Fowl never made it. You finished and left early?
Yeah, that a lot of people.
I think there is a bit of a double entendre taking place here, Fowl.
So it's a long show to just sit there and watch, you know. It's hard to make it to the end. You just stretch out and stretch your legs and go for a walk, you know.
That even.
So, Project's
it-
like CGI cam girls. What the fuck?
Anyway,
You missed yesterday.
the whole thing was fucking surreal, man. I'll tell you that.
It's a real experience.
It was. Like, I just went there for a look-see, and I ended up staying there for like an hour and a half. For the whole show. So to speak.
You came because you're just gonna check it out. You're gonna watch a match or two, and you sat through the whole pay-per-view.
Yes.
This dude.
It was
So,
weird, man. I mean,
I believe it.
I still don't get the whole I don't get the whole anime girl thing. Alright, I don't. If there was like, I assumed that there was 19k people there, so I assume at least half of them were jacking off, and there were even
At least half.
allegedly chicks there also doing the same thing. I don't know. I don't get how the the digital representation of a woman could do it for you. I don't get that. But I will say one thing: the girl behind this, the melody chick, she's interesting, and I would say that she is the reason why I stuck around for an hour and a half. She has a personality. She has
Oh, the
jokes.
personality.
She's
She
interesting.
got jokes.
Yes. I literally laughed out loud more than once.
Fucking
Bawled
Fowl
out
is
loud.
like, get the fuck out of here with this shit.
Oh my god, Akujin's in love.
He's in here. She got jokes. She has a quirky personality.
She
appeals.
does.
All right. So, do you? I don't know. Are you a fan or like that?
Am I a fan of Project Melody? No. Um, am I a fan of the girl who's the personality behind it? Yeah.
Oh, you're going deep. The girl within the girl. So
I mean, somebody in there asked her like how she'd been created or something like that. Cause we spoke yesterday privately to not blow certain gimmicks or whatever, but it's widely discussed on the streams that she is an animation. She's an AI, and she was created by several guys or whatever. So I don't think that's too much of a spoiler. But she's
Spoiler.
like, yeah, she was like, yeah, well, I used to be, it used to be an antivirus program. I would go through people's email and, get rid of all the junk. And then one day there was a hentai email and I couldn't delete it and it took over and I became sentient and horny and now I love porn.
Oh.
I thought it was funny.
She got
It's-
jokes.
Yeah, she got jokes.
She got jokes. I love the way he says that. He's just like, she has jokes though.
He says it so calmly.
She's a very nice lady. That's what Akujin's going. So,
Very nice robot.
I suppose
Are
you had to
you-
be there. I probably butchered
you
that.
had to be there now.
Look. I probably butchered that joke, but the way she told it, it was funny.
Okay, so Melody has better delivery and timing than you do.
Yes.
And that makes the jokes. She
She's
has comedic time.
she's a personality. I'll say that. There's a reason why this they chose the right person for this job. Ah, Tony Torres was there.
Ah,
Tony Torres was there.
Yeah, I can tell.
What do you mean you can? What are you talking about?
Because of what he just said. Because Project Melody is Team Science.
Oh. Team Science. Alright.
Yeah, it's an in-house joke.
Oh, you're
And-
you in house now.
oh.
Yeah.
You in house.
You wouldn't get it.
Okay.
You had to be there. You wouldn't get it.
Well, you just don't know, man. You just don't know. Okay. So
Team Science, ooh woo.
what?
Yeah, you heard me.
Okay.
Team Science, ooh woo.
Hmm. All right. Do I ask what that means? Should I ask what that means?
Nobody can tell you what Team Science ooh woo means. You must discover it for yourself.
Oh. Okay.
You've been living in a dream world, Tonka.
Okay. Is Team Science here to pull us out of the dream world?
No, further into it.
Okay, that's all right.
Deep.
Nico is hypothesizing you may have joined the cult.
I did not join a cult.
You didn't join a cult. Okay.
No, I
All right,
did not
Nico, he
sign
did
up
not
for
join
it.
a cult.
I did not sign up for a Chatterbait account.
Is there a I don't know, is there anything else that stuck out? There was Team Science. Whatever that is. My mind cannot wrap around what it is. I am the unclean, if you will. I cannot do it. Okay, so there's Team Science. And then what else? Were there any other things? There's the hentai folder that made it sentient, of course. Anything else?
I don't really know what to tell you. I mean, it's basically a girl with a personality interacting with the audience, while there's some CGI motion capture representation following all of her movements.
Hmm. She didn't have any more gimmicks like Team Science, or was there only time for those in between all of the festivities?
Oh, there was probably a few things. Nothing's coming to mind at the moment. I mean, I'll probably remember it if I see it. Like, I couldn't. When I seen Teen Science, I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing.
So that's the only one you paid attention to. What if she had other jokes?
She did have other jokes.
Okay. Well, I don't know. What were some of the other gimmicks?
What
That's
do
what
you
I'm
want me
asking
to
you.
like try and rip off her bit? I don't remember every single joke she
I
made.
need you to remember her whole set. That's what I need. I need the entire set that she put together with all the jokes. Fucking guy. No, I just wondered if there was any more like the Team Science thing and the other things. Were there any more? Were those kind of the only ones that you find memeable?
I don't
Fucking
know.
guy.
Like, they apparently people loved it when she dabbed, and then did some T-pose thing. Apparently, there's some sort of internet thing that I don't understand.
It's a world he doesn't understand. Okay.
That's
So
what I got told because like, yeah, apparently the whole T-pose, and then there's some sort of saying, I'm gonna get you, old man, or something. That's apparently.
what is
I thought it
everybody
was a
talking about
weeb thing.
T-pose?
but Kaoru disagrees. Says it's an internet thing.
It's an internet thing. What do you mean T-pose? What's T-pose?
T-pose is like a video game animation glitch where they pose as a T instead of doing the actual animation they're supposed to do.
Oh,
So it became a joke because it's a common glitch.
okay. Sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't, what did they T-pose through the thing? Is the T-pose the thing where it just like it breaks? You know, and I don't know. I've seen things do what I guess looks like a T.
Well, I'm
Their
gonna
arms outstretched, feet straight down.
Yeah.
They just kind of spin around in place or some shit.
chuck one up on the screen for reference.
What is the T-pose thing though? Is it just
I don't know. The chat was like harassing her into doing it, and she's like, "Oh, for T-pose thing," and then she did the T-pose thing, and apparently a big deal. I don't get I don't know where the T-pose came from.
you don't know where it came from?
No.
Oh,
And
all right. Hold on. Is that a T-pose? That looks like that just looks like a Goomba chilling, doing Goomba shit.
apparently it's the default pose or whatever, but she also said something along the lines of I'm going to destroy you, old man, or something like that. I don't know. I was talking to Karu in the chat about it, and yeah.
That's weird. So you were talking to Cairo in the chat about it.
Well, just before the show, yeah.
All right. Was Cairo helping you understand, or was Cairo what?
He was basically insulting me, saying that, yeah, just the usual Karu stuff.
The usual Cairo stuff.
Well, I thought it was weeb speak for something. Maybe it was like something from some anime movie that I have never seen because I'm not into anime. And I'm like, he's like, no, it's just an internet thing. I'm like, okay.
You thought the bar for entry was much higher. That you just didn't know.
Well, I thought it was, a weeb thing. But apparently it's an internet thing. So it's all news to me.
Oh, goddamn. Crucial Bunny is saying that Cairo is a bad influence on the train and to stay away.
Karu is
Cairo
a bad
says
influence.
you won't read your DMs. Why is Cairo mad at you for not reading your DMs?
I have read my DMs.
You have read your DMs.
What does he want me to read them out? I guess so. There's this, apparently here's the origin of Team Science. It's some dude or whatever from Science Team. It's a meme from an Aussie streamer named an Aussie streamer and YouTuber named Remy. And the dude spent all night trying to get her to say it. And, yep, she did it. And they were making memes and gifs out of it in the chat. So, there. That's...
The legend of Team Science.
That is the legend behind the Team Science thing. The lore. The
lore.
deets.
The deets, even. So when you came in, did you feel the chance of Team Science embrace you, or did they know that you were a filthy non-believer the moment you walked in the door?
Dude, I never said a fucking word. Are you crazy?
That would have been so great.
I'm not gonna say anything, like, let alone...
You have to talk to it. Come on, you've
I
already
don't.
been
I
there.
don't have to talk to it.
You were already there. How did you not talk to it? Why didn't you talk to it?
I don't know. I assume they would have wanted me to make an account, and I don't want to explain to God why I have a Chatterbait account when I die.
You tell him you wanted to talk to the cute cartoon girl.
I don't think he'll understand. Me and Alex
Aw.
we have different Jesuses.
You have different Jesus.
Excuse me, motherfucker. What?
We do.
Alex, shut up right on time.
We have different Jesuses, and my Jesus does not understand anime.
You're talking a lot of shit right now.
Anime Jesus.
Oh no.
You're talking
Okay.
shit about my Jesus.
I'm not talking shit about your Jesus.
You are.
I'm just saying we have different Jesuses. You and your
If-
Jesus,
look,
you can be
no.
fine with
No,
Mary Magdalene
if-
being an anime waifu.
No,
But,
no.
you know,
Look,
over
if you have a
here-
different, if you have a
over
different
in
Jesus,
my
you don't have no
world-
Jesus.
Over in my world,
You going to hell.
Mary Magdalene was just a common whore of the human variety.
Look,
Whoa.
Enjoy burning in
Wow.
hell, okay? Enjoy that.
Wow,
Enjoy
it's like
eternal
that.
damnation. I ain't saving you.
I ain't asking.
That's between you and God.
But
It got religious. You guys okay? You guys still
I just
friends?
want to remind everyone that I have no problem with whores.
Wow.
They're cool by me. It's fine.
Kobe is fine. What are you gonna go to the Project Melody party?
I could. I don't know. I wasn't.
I think you'll go to the whole party too.
Ooh.
So apparently, Akujin went to that thing. I haven't even gone yet.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow! Wow!
Also, I found anime Jesus and I should put it on screen.
That's pretty impressive that you did that before me.
I'm a pretty impressive guy.
Like
Dude.
how did you pull that off?
Well, like I said, you know, before you showed up, I was just I was watching a tutorial on learning Blender, and somebody posted in the Discord one of her updates.
A likely story. I don't believe you at all.
Oh, you can go back and check.
I mean, you can say that's why you went, but I know why you really went.
Oh.
I went out of curiosity because
Curiosity.
because I spoke to the creator yesterday. So I'm
It's
like,
okay, I talked to her dad.
yes,
Great
I
creator.
did. I literally spoke to her dad
Oh, God damn.
yesterday, and he said it was cute if I came by.
He said it was cute. Oh, fuck. Go ahead.
So I went by to have a look. I was curious about how the whole thing worked with the motion capture and whatnot. Alright, now I'm being called CGI curious.
CGI curious.
Y'all a little hateful.
Yes. Oh, fuck. CGI curious.
It seems like
That's-
there's a lot that goes into the thing, very, very technical. Apparently there's more than one dude. She said that there is
There's more than one dude.
yeah, she said that there is more than one person that goes into running the shit for the streams or whatever.
I think the guy said it was a small team, right?
Yeah. They had a crash in the stream.
Oh, what happens on a crash?
Well, they were having some clipping issues with her crotch area clipping into the bed.
Oh no!
It was
That
related.
sounds terrible.
It was related to the introduction of a new item.
What?
That sounds a new item, huh?
Like, yeah, apparently that thing caused issues. Like,
It
You
caused
know-
some issues.
you know how sometimes when you install a mod, it has problems within the game. Well,
she had
they
a few
they installed
issues.
the Magic Wand mod, and it wasn't working out very well. So they ended up having to get rid of it.
Aw.
The magic not there.
She's just like, oh fuck.
The magic wand, watch my crotch disappear.
Oh no.
It magic.
That's
Hey.
like doing to let everybody know. Alex hands where people can see him. Akujin as well now.
I think there was one also before the stream started,
Whoa,
but that
I didn't catch.
was a minute ago.
I'll try to catch it. Give me a second. I'll go look through things.
But yeah,
What is my life become?
apparently they're gonna redo the wand gimmick later and upload it to Pornhub.
Nice.
They plan on implementing new updates, I suppose you could call it.
Updates, a patch,
Yeah,
DLC.
they will continue adding DLC and modding things into Melody's
Can we
vagina.
can we suggest what we want for the DLC? Can we do that?
I think
Oh,
anything that you can think of, they probably
Is there-
already
is there a
thought of and are
Patreon?
working on it. Yes, there is.
Is there a tiered Patreon for the high rollers can just, be like, yeah, I want this.
I don't know, but yes, there is a Patreon.
I need to get on the high roller level. Be like, hey, add this.
Is this what your life is gonna become, Alex?
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying. Akujin's already beat you to the street.
Yeah, I mean, he's a degenerate. What can I say?
Are you? I don't know. What do you think about the fact that Akujin beat you to this stream?
I don't feel bad. I mean, that makes me feel good actually. I'm glad I'm not the degenerate here. He is the fucked up one.
He is the fucked up one. Oh wow.
I'm the
Actually,
fucked
how
up
long
one.
Were you there?
Apparently, this is like exactly what your god wants, but I'm the fucked up one.
You keep acting like there's more than one God, Akujin. What the fuck are you doing? That's not a very Christian thing to think.
Ooh.
See, you're a heathen.
I have been watching a lot of Vikings.
Yeah.
You're a
that'll do it.
degenerate. You think there's more than one God, and you're gonna burn in hell. Look at you.
No,
You're doing so much sinning today.
I just think that your interpretation of God is different to mine.
I think you're going to burn in hell. That's what.
I'll take that under consideration, and I'll file that with every single other go to hell comment I've ever gotten.
I didn't say you're. No. I didn't say go to hell. I didn't say go to hell. I wouldn't say that. I say I
Slacker threw in
think
to
you're going.
take Alex's wallet for his own good.
Hmm?
Man should do that. Do you
But-
think Akujin was trying to steal your street cred though, Alex?
No, he just can't.
He can't fuck with your swagger. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm too good.
He can't fuck with it. Okay.
Yeah, that Tamara chick's back. He goes, I was pleasantly surprised that you guys had an impromptu interview with Digi yesterday. It was cool to hear his perspective.
It was
I would agree.
very surprising.
Yeah, he just showed up in the chat, just
Yeah,
like
he just
you
happened
did.
to be here.
And like, hey, do you want to come on? And he's like, yeah, okay. And
Sure, man.
cool to talk to him.
Very cool. Yeah.
I am slightly more educated on what's going on. Only
I had
slightly.
never even heard of
Akujin's
that
very
thing.
educated.
Yeah. By the way, Action, Jesus says your sins are forgiven, Ubu.
Ooh.
Yeah, I had not heard of that that thing until yesterday. I had seen similar things, but not for porn
Oh,
and not live.
I think that's the gimmick, man. Is that it's 5? What is it?
Not a live person controlling it. I had seen like what's it, Kizuna AI, whatever.
He didn't even care. I said 5 instead of live, but it said it's live.
The Live 5.
The 5
Yeah,
live.
like the various virtual YouTubers. I have seen those. That's a similar idea. Some of those are live, but I had not seen live porn, lewd, whatever you want to call it.
It was fucking.
Live, lewd, and ooh woo.
Dude, it was surreal. Especially the 2 times she, like, blew a stack.
Well, I'm glad you
I was like,
enjoyed it,
wow.
Akujin. You're a full-on degenerate now.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Why, just because I watched it?
Full on degenerate.
To be a full-on degenerate, don't you think I should have, like, been jacking it? Or, like,
Well,
at
you
least
did.
aroused?
You were, and you did.
That's not what happened. I don't remember saying that.
You didn't have to. And why would you? Why would you tell anybody that? We know you did, though.
We know you did, though.
Yeah, this morning I was Akujin Thomas the Spank Engine.
Spank engine.
Thomas the Spank Engine.
But no. Seriously, I did. I don't get, like I said before, I don't get the whole sexual attraction thing to a created image. Like, even one as finely detailed as what Project Melody is. Like, these guys would have spent a lot of work.
Is that what's alright? Is how finely detailed are we talking here?
Yeah, what if someone finally details you an image that's so realistic?
Yeah, what do you mean finely detailed?
What if it's not an anime? What if it's a
What?
very realistic girl?
What you
It
talking
all
about?
your taste.
I mean, like, compared to Lara Croft, this thing is fucking insane. And the fact that it's not just an image, that it's all hooked up to the motions of this chick who's sitting in this studio, interacting with the chat, talking to people. It's following all of her motions. I gotta say, it's a bit of a technological marvel.
Akujin's new name in Discord, everyone. Akujin the Spank Crime Engine. Oh.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I can actually tell you, like, from what I've seen of the model, it's not like the most state of the art greatest graphics of all time, but that would be because it's using the tech that they have to use with VR, and that's you have to have a really nice computer, and then you have to use their whole setup. It sounded like it was incredibly expensive. They've got like a computer running just the head, and then another computer for everything else. And VR is a pain in the ass in the first place, so they're having to work. You have to jump through a lot of hoops just to get what they get. So I imagine in the future it'll look a lot better than it does.
I guarantee
Okay, hold on.
you they've got
Hold on.
between
I
50
thought
to
Alex hadn't seen
100k worth of computer equipment.
Wait. I thought Alex hadn't seen it. Am I surrounded by closet motherfuckers
No,
watching this shit and
Alex
nobody
is
knows?
remembering what the guy said yesterday.
Oh, okay. I was
He
just
was talking about-
everybody's sitting around after the show watching this shit. It just isn't saying anything.
Slacker the
No, I haven't
for
seen-
$1 to say Akujin's new name in Discord, everyone. Akujin the Spank Crime Engine.
I said that. Akujin, I don't think he liked it. I don't think Akujin sold on his new name, guys.
No, it's like it's $1 for it.
Do you not like that name, Akujin?
I'm sure it's a great name. I've been called worse.
True.
Not false. That is not false. All right. Spank Crime 2020. So,
So,
the Super Saiyan hair, highly detailed. Is there anything, any other things just like jump the fuck out at you? Oh wow, somebody put a train face in the Discord that is not happy. That's a good one.
Which fucking train is that? He's red. I don't know nothing about that. Which Thomas is that? I know Blue Thomas and Green Thomas.
You know, Blue Thomas and Green Thomas.
Right.
you know, there's only one Thomas, right?
Yeah.
The other
No,
The
just
green
like
one's name
Dragon.
is
No,
Percy.
no. Dragon Ball Z has like fucking 85 Gokus, right?
Oh.
There's Dad Goku, and then there's Kid Goku.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Son Goku.
Yeah, I could have made that joke.
He
I
was
didn't.
gonna.
And then there's Blonde Goku and Blue Hair Goku, and then there's Vegeta Goku, and then there's Goku Wife, little bald Goku. There's a lot of Gokus in Dragon Ball Z. There's Pickle Goku.
Pickle Goku.
Yeah.
Pickle Goku.
Oh God.
Lovely. Tamara is saying you could probably do it with 5 to 10K of equipment, and if you're good at coding, you make some decent proprietary software that will run it all on one high-end PC. I don't know. He's running it on a few.
yeah, based on, like, I said to him yesterday, like, based on what you're telling me that you're doing, I imagine you've got at least 50k worth of equipment. And he's like, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because the normal VR setup just to play fucking VR video games is stupid. It's. I mean, you gotta have at least you gotta have the really decent.
This is
I
more
mean,
than
decent.
just.
You have to have a good rig.
This is more than just VR, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, I'm just saying there's a technological similarity there, and they have way more than just that.
they have this digital representation of this chick, this anime girl, or whatever, but it is completely linked down to facial movements, to everything that this model, Melody, is doing and saying.
Tamara
So-
says they have a system that can run run full body, and they have it for 2 to 3K.
Yeah, look, okay, you
They're
can
using different
you can
technology.
use VR. That's what you're doing. I could watch VR on my thing, but this is not what they're doing. They are completely creating this textures, this model, and having it live image mapped into the computer to respond to all of her movements. I mean, if you could do Project Melody for 2 to 3k, well, I would recommend that you do it. Because
Going by the images, it looks like it actually tracks most of her movements, whereas like stuff like Vive only react to like your arms and head.
yeah, I mean, if you think you could do Project Melody for 2 to 3k, I mean, go for it.
I would highly recommend to go for it. I'd make that back
Absolutely.
in a half a stream.
Let me know how successful it is, because I've got a 4K computer sitting right here, and
Are you all gonna open up your own little anime girl stands?
no,
he's gonna do it.
Anime's degenerate.
Oh,
I'm not gonna open up a little anime girl. I'm gonna open up a MILF. Kidding me? Get the tiggle bitties out. Thick thighs save lives.
I have heard this. I've
Thick thighs
also.
is this another catchphrase? Is this team science kind of shit?
This is completely nothing to do with anime. Thick thighs save lives, and bones are for the dog, meat is for the man. That's a thick girl talk.
Oh.
Big old titties. Tig old bitties even. Pushing for the pushing.
Is this a label that you
Junk
would
in the
put?
trunk.
Is that a label you would put on the anime girl?
Keep going.
No.
No, you do not think she has junk in the trunk.
Oh, I can't. I'm fucking talking about it like it's a chick now. Because
Look, he is
doing
so
it.
ashamed.
You're
to
asking
say
me
anything
about-
this anime girl.
Well, you're asking me about this anime girl. Like, is she fat? And I went to answer. And I'm like, I'm talking about a fucking cartoon.
You are.
Well, I know.
Akujin, you watched a cartoon masturbate for an hour and a half today.
DigiTrev would be so mad
All
at me
right, all
calling it a
right.
cartoon.
Look, I'll answer the question. Looking at the pictures, her ass is not that big.
Look, she's fit as fuck. This anime CGI thing, its
Her
body
ass could be much bigger.
is very athletic.
Is that the complaint with Alex? Is that the ass is just it's not big enough?
It's all right. It could be way better.
Yeah, a few people had complaints. Like, a few people think that she looks too old. And her tits are too big.
Are you fucking with me?
He said it just yesterday. He said that the model wanted certain things that would be more in line with, I guess, normal hentai type stuff. But he was trying to avoid, very much steer clear of anything that might be called lolicon.
I think he was saying she kind of wanted the boobs to be smaller.
I don't know what she was saying, but I remember that it was brought up in the context of roughly this discussion, and she was very specifically made to look a certain age and mature.
Mature. Akujin and Demelli. That's okay with me. We accept all. Oh, look, Bob Bot, long time member of the Train Gang. He's getting with the fact that Akujin may have a waifu now.
Ah,
Ha 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 ha.
It's a slippery slope into weebdom.
Yeah,
Just saying.
I have heard that.
Slippery slope into weebdom.
Melody
Alex,
did say things were pretty slippery when she ended her stream.
Oh,
aha!
See, watch till the end.
Wow. How quick did you get off?
whoa! He asked the thing.
As soon as Tonka showed up, as soon as I realized he was here.
Oh,
That's a little weird.
That is a little weird. Yeah.
Kayfabe Harambe threw in to say Akujin worked himself into a shoot. He did.
Yeah.
Also, the name Kayfabe Harambe. That's fucking good.
That's pretty good.
That's good shit. But yeah, Akujin, you worked yourself into a shoot here. Yesterday, you talked for an hour and a half to the way it was phrased earlier is the anime girl's dad.
And then went and watched her get naked.
I don't know how far they've gone with it. Because, like, the bottom, like, her bottoms, shorts or whatever, they never came off.
Well, I'm sure you'll be there when they do, right?
Oh,
No.
No, I won't. Crying, masturbating.
No, I had a look. It was, like I said, it was interesting. It was fucking surreal. Not for me. I will not
Incredibly
be.
hot.
I will not be becoming a Patreon.
oh,
You got your credit card out right now?
this is what I'm saying. You got a guy over here. He's just going in. He's looking, and then he's leaving. You got no respect for the anime girl.
Hey, I wanted to see what all the fuss was about.
She's
I'm just
good enough-
imagining Akujin
enough
walked
to
into a
use
gay bar and he's like, this is incredibly interesting. I really like this technology. This is really interesting stuff you've got going on in here. I don't think I'm going to be coming back, though.
Let me know how all this works out for you.
He's just kind of sitting at one of the tables. There's like a male stripper. He just walks up. He's dancing. He's just like looking at it. He's like, He's just kind of stroking his beard. Yes. This is very interesting stuff. I don't think I'd be coming back, though. Keep up the good work, but this isn't for me.
He sounded like he was bored until Tonka showed up, so.
No, I was not bored. I was watching it while I was waiting for Tonka to become alive. So I was waiting to see whether there was going to be a show to it. I didn't know whether there was.
He didn't know if there'd be a show, so he had to go and
Go watch the anime girl.
I
on
didn't
Chatterbait.
have a choice.
Oh,
I mean, what else are you gonna do while you're waiting to start the show?
What else can he do? What else is there to
True.
life? What were you doing waiting for the show, Alex? Did you go find an anime girl?
I was actually at the doctor. Remember I mentioned how there was supposed to be like a piece of glass in my big toe? I went up there and they're just like, nah, don't worry about it. It's just like, there's no reason to fuck with this. It don't hurt. According to this x-ray, if that really was a piece of glass, it's too small to give a fuck about. Don't worry about it.
The
It's not even
doctor
supposed to-
basically said you're a bitch.
Ooh.
I never thought I should have gone in the first place.
This is what I'm hearing. The doctor said you're a fucking bitch. What are you doing here?
It wasn't my idea to go. It was my doctor's.
Oh, it was your doctor's idea to go there to get
Yes.
told by your doctor that there's nothing that they can do. Put a band-aid on it, kiss it better.
That's correct. There are two different doctors. There is a foot doctor. And there is a normal doctor.
Ma'am.
Calm down.
A foot doctor and a regular doctor.
Yeah, I would have had to go to an OR and they would have had to dig that shit out. The normal doctor doesn't do that. I was just there for a checkup and I was like, "Hey, you want to look at this toe?" And they're like, "Okay, but we're have to get an X-ray." And it's like, "I don't really think that's necessary. It's just a piece of glass." And they're like,
What are you, a skirt?
Yeah.
Dig it out yourself.
I didn't think it was a big deal, but
He's
they
going in.
they demanded I get an X-ray. And it's
You
like,
get
okay.
a piece of shit stuck on you, you fucking pull it out.
I thought it was fine.
If it starts spurting out blood after you pull it out, you put it back in, and then you see the doctor.
Put it back!
Back in.
Just put it back!
I think
Yeah,
whatever
stick
it
it back in
was
there.
honestly wasn't a big deal because I just walked on it for like a month. Eventually, it went away.
It's just part of your foot now.
Yeah, but that guy was just like, "Nah, it's not a big deal," and I was like, "See, I thought this was stupid, and it was."
See? This is why you need a girlfriend. One like Aiden. She would have chewed it out for you.
Oh,
Oh.
Kayfabe Harambe has thrown in again and said it's still real to him. Damn it. Slacker also threw in. He says, see, now I want to see it glitch the fuck out. And to Akujin, welcome to the degenerate side of the internet. Don't take food from anyone.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. Intrinsic Valor threw in 3 and said, did live stuff have found you again? Did you get flagged by nonsense peddlers again? Take a guess. Gotta go ahead.
Ooh, woo.
Your first 4 don't count. It's a yes or no question, and your first four answers don't count. So, fuck. Yeah, other stuff happened, and fucking I don't know. We're back on a more like regular thing now. Had to do things over the past month, but trying to do the show again more regularly. Around and about the same time around the now. And Akujin has taken up doing some.
No, he hasn't.
Ah!
He's taken up some extracurriculars before the show, so
Extra credit.
Huh. You're a champion, Mike. Occasion, Aiden wants that toe for $1. Oh fuck! Now I can't remember what it said.
The glass will taste good with a side of ranch.
she's put ranch on everything. You people bringing up the worst memories. I was listening to his extracurriculars. I was like, the train, yeah. A huge majority of deaths from knife crime are because people pull the blade out. 100% true. So
I would say that a
you out
huge
here trying to-
majority of deaths from the knife crime
it's from
are
stabbing.
from
Yeah.
stabbings committed by people
I know what he means though.
of
The
stabbing proclivity.
The people could be saved if you once you get
Stabbing
stabbed, you leave it there.
proclivity.
I understand it's probably very uncomfortable, but you leave it there until you can handle it. Oh fuck. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
don't
Akujin's
take
out here
it
trying to get Alex to die. I think that was
so.
his goal. Why you like that, Akujin?
Why do you want Alex to die?
Why does he want me to go to hell?
I don't.
He
Said
didn't
you're going
force
to-
you.
You
I didn't
just-
say I wanted you to go. I just said that's like fact that you're going.
yeah, you believe in the wrong anime Jesus, man. You're out here doing the wrong shit.
What can I say? I'm a filthy degenerate.
Oh.
There you go.
If you stop sinning, you won't go.
That's like literally impossible.
No, it's not. Just be a good person.
Yeah, how come you can't be a good person, Akujin?
Genetics.
Genetics.
That's my answer, and I'm sticking with it. Not my fault. I was born like this.
Not your fault. I'm born this way.
Yeah. I'm product of society and whatnot, and who have you.
Well, I will take it upon myself to open up a tiny Q&A with the chat because somebody did throw a question out to you, Akujin. Did she have big tits?
Yeah.
Okay. And it was Jorgenman. He needed to know. He needed to know.
I don't know, I clipped out one thing that I thought was really funny, but
Wait, you made clips of the stream.
I made one. because I thought it was really funny, but I don't know whether I should put this on the stream.
No.
So you have a look at it. It's now a normal conversation.
Ah.
I don't think that it's anything
someone
that
someone
bad.
in the chat someone in the chat had just said, brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. No need to risk anything for that. But that's decent. That is decent. Do you think there will be a Raid Shadow Legends shout out on one of these streams eventually?
Well, there was. I seen it today. I laughed and I'm like, I'm
Hold
fucking
on.
screenshotting this.
No, I mean, do you think that the anime girl is going to do a little Raid Shadow Legends thing?
I'm
Do you think she'll get the promo code?
I'm
Do you
pretty
think
sure
she can give you exclusive
I
champion?
think she mentioned it. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken.
Okay, so the
Well-
anime girl is already talking to Raid Shadow Legends.
That's not what I said.
Oh my god, can you imagine Melody as a unique hero champion?
Oh. I don't know if that's a good plan.
Seems like good marketing.
Could be good marketing. It's a hell of a crossover they're going
I was
for.
I was considering asking yesterday if he could beg Sakurai to get Melody put in Smash Brothers. That'd work.
You're going to try to get the anime girl into Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that could be in the next fighter pack.
She did mention
Oh.
that she's branching out into other games.
Yeah,
There's
see?
this one
Yeah.
particular game coming out that she's going to be an NPC for. But I don't think
Oh.
it was Smash Brothers or
Just saying, money.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Not Raid Shadow Legends, for real?
I'm pretty sure you'd have to pay to get that DLC.
That's a unique champion that I think would be just over as fuck with everybody.
You know, you might be right, but
Fowl, would you download this exclusive champion known as Melody? Would you do it?
I don't know. I
You
mean,
don't know.
yeah,
That's a
sure.
yes. Yeah, there it is. He went to yeah, sure, but that was the I don't know
What?
as a yeah.
Why not?
Why the fuck not? What do you think the powers would be? Would you make their crotches disappear with the magic wand? Is that the thing that happened earlier?
that is the thing that happened.
They would have a hard time paying.
That sounds
It's
painful.
another Australian.
I
No, we
wouldn't
don't.
want to do that to anybody.
Oh, it's okay. Leader's here too. Now. All right. So, leader, have you watched any of the Melody Project?
I can't say I have, but I want to say I want to put this out
Why
there.
can't
Come
you?
here.
Why
with-
can't
with
you?
Like this.
You can tell us.
Oh, Akujin, don't worry. We're getting there. Listen, dogs. This is the real shit right now. Project Melody is great, yo. But, have you guys seen like the Japanese, Korean, like virtual anime YouTubers yet?
That's what it was talking about. That's
They
what they're
fucking-
trying to break into.
They fucking work it, dude. Like you wouldn't understand. One of these like virtual YouTubers like fires up a stream. They're like, 12K, 20K right there, and then they'll all come together, and then they'll get like 30K in a stream. It's like they've like I don't know. I have all like the voice actors, right, have banded together from Japan, and they've come to YouTube, and they've broken the system. I have no idea how. There's this thing. What is it? What do they call it again? It's like
Convergence.
I think it's like yeah. They've got this like they literally it circles around like this Minecraft server, and they've got this thing called Hollow Live where they get like various like of these like I think they're voice actresses, and they do little skits together, and they pump each other's like live streams up. But I mean, they work it. Like you don't like there is I don't think there's bigger live streams on YouTube right now than those virtual anime like Japanese or whatever streamers.
I don't know, man. I seen a lot of pumping and working it today on Shadowbait.
Oh dear. Nah, dude, but they be pimping. Pimping. That's what I've I don't know, man.
He isn't wrong. They've got pretty big fucking followings. I remember he was talking about it yesterday, but I just looked up. There's a couple that have pretty giant fucking followings.
No, there's
This
like
is the
30
thing.
of them. There's like 30 of them, and they keep like expanding their base, and they're all fucking huge. I'm not even joking you. Well, I think they bring in like new people with like 10 or 15 at a time, and I think the newest ones are not getting like the same numbers as like the last ones, but they're just what is
Still.
it? I'll probably say there's like 2,000 people who are like raking in like above 5K views for this like anime like just whenever they go live, it's just like roughly 5K. It's ridiculous. I want to become a virtual anime streamer. Like I'm gonna need surgery on my voice box. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna make fucking millions.
You keep saying like you're gonna need surgery on your voice box, man. I'm gonna come and kick you in the nuts so hard that all you're gonna be able to hit is a fucking A tone.
Mate, you could come and you could get a crowbar and take it to my balls. I would still have a deeper
Wow.
voice than you, Akujin.
Oh, he went for it. More than one Australian rule, where you have more than one Australian in the room. No matter what, they're gonna start giving shit to each other.
It's like they'll be on board with the same thing for the longest time. The second one of them says something, it's a fight.
It's a cultural thing.
It's a sign of affection.
I wouldn't go that far.
It's okay. It's alright.
That's what we do. Put shit on each other all the fucking time. You always put shit on your mates.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially like when they have these like completely like, I don't know, annoying like, quirks to their like character.
Where is that shots fired, is it, Akujin? You swipe it at me again. Oh boy.
Swiping, no swiping.
Good golly.
Wiping, no wiping.
Woo woo.
Tell you.
Somebody just left a comment on the thing we did yesterday, or someone is just. This is how their shit ends. They write other shit, but the last comment they said is, "This makes me so much more appreciative of the fact that Mel exists." What's
What?
happening? What is happening? This isn't just me, right?
I don't know. Today she was echoing the words of Alex. Say that, you know, the future is now and whatnot. And
I think Project
this is
Melody
the next
should start.
evolution.
I think
Hell yeah.
I think Project Melody should start a Patreon.
They did.
They have
Document
one.
how.
She has one.
Damn it.
They already have one.
All right. Well, I think they should start a second Patreon and cry for money because they're getting harassed.
This
from
is
all
a
those
well-funded.
meme tweets.
This is a well-thought-out enterprise. You name it, they've got it. They got a fucking YouTube channel. They got the fucking Twitter. They got the Patreon. They got the Pornhub.
I kind of feel like they'll probably do okay on the other platforms, but I'm just not getting good vibes from this on YouTube, to be honest with you. This is probably like, I don't know. I'm not feeling the quality content. I haven't seen it. I haven't looked at it. But I mean, like, you know, I'm just getting this vibe that it's probably not going to be that entertaining. I mean, like
Well,
every single.
It
Every
depends on
single-
what your version of entertaining is. If you're just somebody who wants to interact with an anime girl and see it anime, then whatever can be entertaining. Where I don't, it's a strange market and one that I don't entirely understand, but it is obviously a market.
Here was the weird thing for me. I kind of got a little bit invested in the character development, the story arc.
What am I hearing right
What?
Akujin's a complete and total degenerate.
You are invested in the plot.
He's watching porn for the plot.
Like
He gets Playboy for the articles.
that.
I'll tell you. I'll humor you, Akujin. Tell me about the plot of Project Melody. What's the story behind her pulling her titties out for camera?
Yeah, when she pulled out the vibrator, the magic wand, rather.
That stuff I have absolutely no interest in. But there are quirks to her personality. She's got a good personality. They picked the right person.
Okay,
Like I
what are
said-
these quirks?
Like I said before, I think she sounds like an interesting person and funny and you know.
That's why he's there, for the funny lady.
Yeah,
He's there for a
and
personality, of course.
that's actually why I stayed as long as I did.
That's why he stayed.
You got jokes.
She has jokes, guys.
Not funny enough though that I'll be return visiting. The whole
Do you guys believe it? Do you believe he's not gonna go back?
anime sex thing, it's really not my thing, and the people in the chat, and there were some parts she was half of her personality was extremely annoying because of the situation that she was in, where she's having to, fucking moan
Take off
and carry on and whatever.
She had to moan, huh? I wonder why.
That doesn't really fit. Why would she be doing that?
Because he's cam whoring.
Oh dear.
Oh no, this is like when someone falls in love with the voice actor of a character. Akujin,
Oh my
stop
god.
this. Is this what's happening?
I've done that.
You did that? What?
Well, not literally fall in love, but I do like a lot of voice actors. They're all really good people. I love voice actors.
They're good. They're all really good people.
Well, okay, I say good people. I mean, I like their voices. I don't know them personally, but I like voice acting in general. It's a thing I've liked for a long. It's an industry I enjoy because I like voice acting. So if there's a voice I hear and I like their talent, then yeah, I get invested in the voices, and I always like to, yeah, I like to pick them out. It's like, oh, it's that guy or that girl, you know.
Do you? I don't know. Are you the
Don't
kind of person that's gonna
act
follow
like you
that
don't
person?
know what's going on, Tonka. You started watching my Witcher streams, right? And you had to stop yourself from watching because you started getting invested into who Geralt may or may not be fucking behind Yen's back.
Okay, because there was alright. That's funny story shit that you had going on, and you would have had to have been at his stream or played The Witcher, and you know what he's talking about. Here's the difference. There's stuff going on there. Okay, the entire thing of this is, I don't know. It's porn.
Hold on.
Got a different goal.
Actually, the whole point of, I assume, a lot of sex workers is interaction with people.
Oh,
It's because they're really lonely and they just crave that human connection.
Well, I imagine the people that pay for it do.
perhaps this is a bias on my part, and can feel free. You can call it out, but I don't see having a laugh at the romantic interest of the protagonist in a video game. I don't see that as the same thing as watching an anime cam girl.
I never said
Yeah.
it was the same thing. I said it was
I thought
maybe a distant cousin.
A
you
distant
know,
cousin.
Twice removed. On the
Twice
mother's
removed.
side.
Akujin, have you been stealing my stick? I'm an Australian that streams Witcher. How dare you, sir?
So, you started copying
How
me.
Dare you? I've been
I-
streaming Witcher for years.
Ooh.
Okay, fair
You
enough.
just went, oh,
There's only
oh.
Because I
no
heard
wonder my
I heard the
Sorry,
other
go on.
day that you were streaming The Witcher, and they're like, "Hey, Akujin, fucking Lita's stealing your gimmick." Like, fuck that cunt.
That's what it was. It was just an immediate fuck that guy.
Apparently.
hold on,
Sounds like an
Akujin.
Australian.
But yeah, I did a playthrough of The Witcher not that long ago because I watched the TV series, and it made me want
Which
to play
one?
The
There's
Witcher
three.
again. Huh?
Which one? There's three.
There's 3 TV series. Really?
No. There's 3 games.
There's 3 Witcher games. He's only played 3.
The Witcher
Oh,
3.
okay, fair enough.
Ooh, fake fan.
Yeah, maybe I'm a fake fan. I don't give a shit. I
Oh, wow.
downloaded 2, I haven't played it yet, and never read any of the books, don't intend to. But I'll be watching season 2 of The Witcher on Netflix. I can tell you that right now.
We call that
Oh.
a secondary.
Call what a
Secondary
second.
ass fan. Only likes the side materials. Fucking bitch.
Oh. Yeah,
Whatever.
okay, I guess Accident's cool.
You
with
know,
that.
Akujin, there's books too.
You asking Accident
Yes,
to-
I'm aware of the 7 or so books that the games are based on.
7 or so books.
It's not very specific there, Akujin. How many
Jesus
books
Christ.
are
The
there
game's
again?
based on
I
books.
don't know
You gotta fucking
exactly how
read.
I don't know exactly how many books there are.
I see. You're just one of those fake Aussie streamers that stream Witcher. I got you, buddy.
Okay,
You
Punish
better
Dad.
do that goddamn book learning.
Oh, he went with he called it the fake Aussie.
7 or so books.
How could this happen to him again today?
It's because I
Are
like
you-
him. Akujin's got such a great personality.
Oh, look at it! Look at it!
Mm.
He likes your plot.
Yeah.
That is exactly what's going
It's turning out to be one hell of a Valentine's Day.
That's
It's
on
gonna
the
be good.
14th.
Huh?
I was just like,
That's on the 14th.
Oh,
He's like a day in the future.
no,
but
it's
he
the
thinks it's 3
13th
days in
over
the
here.
future. Yeah, he still needs help. He needs a little more time. It's,
Whatever.
this fucking dude. Oh, somebody made a meme of Akujin. And when you start masturbating, but the plot is really good. That's nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, I haven't been
Yeah,
a source
smile,
of
man.
memes all morning, thanks to you and your fucking title.
I didn't mean to.
You absolutely meant to, and then you laughed about it maniacally when you did it.
It was an accident.
Why are you blaming him? It was an innocent mistake. He's a good
You're-
boy.
Did you hear that evil cackle?
I heard it.
Why
She's
are they being
enjoying
like
this.
this?
He's enjoying. I'm not being like anything. I'm just saying you're evil. You should take that
Grant's
as a
pointing.
compliment.
Grant Sanford's in the fucking chat and says no. Hey, he's still wrong. It's tomorrow even for him. That's what I said. Damn it, that's what I said. I
God
said
damn
that.
it, Grant.
God, I said that. What a fucking prick. This guy says, I think he meant to.
I don't know when Valentine's Day is really. I'm barely aware of what day it is
Isn't it
today.
like next Friday or something? Oh,
The only reason I know
Right.
it's the 13th is because it's
Friday.
staring me at the face on my computer.
oh, it's tomorrow. I don't know. Is it tomorrow?
Alex, he's in Australia.
Kuzon with a great question. Something I didn't even notice. Why is there a Pokemon sitting there?
Listen, I think Pikachu is old enough.
Look. You can't be what?
I don't think
Old enough for
Pikachu could
what?
ever be old enough.
Old enough for
I meant
what?
to
What are we
watch-
talking about
To
here?
watch whatever he's watching.
I mean,
How old is Pokemon stuff?
old. Over 20 years.
So Pikachu's over 20.
Look, Akujin, I'm just saying, if you want to fuck a Pokemon, I'm not gonna hate you, but I am gonna slap the fuck out of you for it.
I might have a go at a Squirtle.
Stop.
What? I always wanted to fuck a Squirtle. And I haven't. But I really
This show
want
is off the rails.
I really, really want it.
You're off the rails.
Are you doing your out of order?
I wanna see her Niagara Falls.
Oh,
I wanna be
Oh.
blessed by the rains deep down in Africa. I have dreams.
Akujin's down with the sickness right now.
So down with the sickness.
Jeez, he watches one anime girl like cam stream, and then all of a sudden, just this is
Yeah,
what happens.
He wants to fuck Pokemon
Actually,
now.
no, this is just my normal degeneracy. I've always been like that.
That's normal. Okay. You've always wanted to fuck Pokemon?
Akujin's just never been allowed to be Akujin around you. That's what it is. Now he's free. You've lifted the curse.
Oh, this
Allowed him to spread his wings.
This isn't the first time we've spoken about my degeneracy on a stream.
No.
not even this week.
Jessica is in chat screaming shame to all your houses.
She said you
Not
all
my
did
house.
this. I didn't do this. I didn't have anything to do with this. I don't know these people.
I don't know you. Fuck you.
I am a innocent
Tonka's
innocent
upstanding member of the community.
Yeah,
I went over here, I clicked on a link to a Discord server and got in a voice call, and these are the people that showed up.
Can we ban Tonka?
You can.
I know.
I can't.
Yeah, this will be the Akujin show. Let's see.
Well, I'm not gonna take part in that show.
I guess Blossom's gonna be.
Damn.
I guess
you really
Blossom's
feel.
gonna be the new producer.
Nah, I'm just running it.
Holy shit, Alex! What the fuck? I'm not participating in that show. I don't want anything to do with it.
Look,
This
it's
is
nothing
bullshit.
against Akujin. I just don't want to go to hell.
That's fair.
Oh, that's fucked up. He tried to kick me off the show. One
That's-
anime, and he's trying to kick me off the show.
I didn't
That's
try to
awesome.
kick you off the show.
This guy.
Vamp tried to kick you off the show.
He bans me every other hour.
No, this was all Akujin.
It's Akujin's
mean-
fault that you threaten to ban me all the time? Okay, I'm blaming Akujin then.
Fuck's sake.
Akujin, he said it's your fault.
Now that Akujin is a weeb, he can take the power of the show.
So, I
That's what
mean,
Papa said.
since Akujin's now like the leader of the show and everything, does that mean that Tonka is going to have more time to watch anime?
Yes.
I don't want my power level to exceed his. I believe I will let him.
That's not possible. We all know that I've always been the draw for this show.
He is the true leader of the cult. That is who Akujin is. The true commander of Legion, right there. Oh, blames Akujin. That's not nice.
I am the deep state, and he is my puppet president.
So what's happening?
My apologies, guys. I got to take a call for work. I'll be back out in a bit.
This guy got a life or some shit? Get him the fuck out of here. What is it? What is that shit?
Have a nice day, everyone.
Bye.
I
Take it easy, Lee.
Anyway, back to how Jesus will forgive your sins, Uwu Akujin.
Yeah, back to that.
yeah, about that.
Uwu.
About that, Akujin. What about that?
What about that? Those sins, am I right?
Hey man, so as I sit at my desk at work. Yeah, accurate.
Is there more to that story? Because that's kind of
No.
lacking in the plot development. And I would
Well,
know.
I lack in that development as well, so.
You lost the plot
Harlan
ages ago.
said, this is why your country
No,
is on
never got
fire,
it.
Akujin.
Hmm?
Harlan said, this is why
Aw.
your country is on fire. That's not nice. I think we actually know why the country's on fire now. There were some people who got in trouble for lighting it on fire.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
One other thing that I also learned today, that Jussie Smollett guy, he got indicted.
Yeah.
What did he get indicted for? I thought the
He-
the deal had stipulations.
Oh man, he got indicted on some fucking bullshit. I swear to God, because
What?
I think this is absolutely a crock shit. I think that anybody who like knowingly lies about and tries to accuse people of crimes or whatever should suffer the same penalty that the would have been on the other side. If you knowingly lie and accuse somebody of rape in order to try and ruin their lives, I think you should receive the same penalty.
Wait,
Webb said that in a statement that Smollett faces 6 felony counts of disorderly conduct, stemming from 4 separate false reports that he gave to police, in which he contended he was a victim of a hate crime, knowing that he was not the victim of a hate crime.
Yeah, I think he should be
Felonies.
facing whatever charges those hate crimes would have incurred on someone. Fucking hate crimes. Fucking, it's a bullshit thing anyway.
I think we jumped the track.
Really?
I'm confused.
Am I
Off the
not the
rails.
only person that thinks that the very idea of a hate crime is fucking bullshit?
I've heard arguments on both sides. I don't think about it too hard. I guess I could see why it's bullshit.
Guess it really kind of depends a little bit.
I would
Does it
just
really?
say crime is a crime.
I would also say that a crime is a crime. I think that murder is murder, no matter what reason you murdered somebody for. I think that to make it a separate special crime based on race, that would only cause more racial divisions.
Yeah, well, I thought it was kind of shit to dole out an extra bit of punishment because you happen to not like them for a certain reason.
Are there hate other things? Like hate robbery?
Well, I guess a robbery could be a hate crime. Vandalism is hate crime. I've seen that. So a robbery could be a hate crime, yeah.
Anything that you
Like,
apparently do. anything you apparently do to a person because you do not like their race gets classified under hate crimes and gets stiffer penalties than normal. And I think it's bullshit. I think that theft is theft, no matter who or why you do it.
Wasn't that your gimmick though for a while?
Wasn't Witch's gimmick.
I hate
The hate crime engine.
Maybe you're starting to understand the layers of the onion.
Oh, he's an
he's Shrek.
Well, anyways, yeah, they are charging him with some stuff now. That was maybe what you're missing. They weren't letting him off. They were actually bringing forth those charges now.
So how did this come back about? I thought this was like a year or so.
Well, yeah, they closed it. I think it's probably because the FBI investigated afterwards and decided, it's kind of bullshit that they just let him off to begin with, and yeah, kind of twist their arm to actually enforce the law.
So do you think it's right that they've charged him with these things? One thing that I do think is a thing that I think most people would be cool with is if you accuse somebody of a crime or you falsely say that something happened, then you get charged with whatever you falsely threw out there. Would this lead to some people getting hit with the penalty for murder just because they lied? Yeah, probably. Man, you could change some ways people handle stuff and the way that people think about things.
People would definitely stop doing some things.
People may act a little bit better. Again, you're not going to stamp it all out. You're not going to get rid of every person who's going to lie about everything. It's not what's going to happen. But what could happen? You make them think a little bit harder, and maybe knock the percentage down 1 or 2.
Well, it looks like they're charging him with 6 counts of the felony disorderly conduct. So I looked up what the average penalty for that is. Of course, there's going to be criminal fines, but also a minimum of 1.5 years in prison per count. They can increase the sentence based off of how severe the crime, like what you did was. Like, say if you go into a crowded building, yell fire, and someone gets trampled to death. Yeah, you're probably gonna get more than like 1.5 years in prison.
As you should. Just get a little bit more than a little. Special prosecutor was that? I don't know. What's that? Special prosecutors.
Wasn't there a really weird thing when after he got acquitted for the original charges that he met on this big tirade, like how he was actually innocent and the whole thing was bullshit, and
he had a lot of strange tirades.
Like,
He is a
That's
full
a
of
weird
shit
dude.
individual.
Yeah, there's something there. Like there's some deep-seated what the fuck's wrong with this guy.
I just seemed like, okay, you could say he shouldn't have done that, and I'd agree. But after you did that and they caught you and you got in trouble for it, and then they let you off, maybe shut the fuck up.
Yeah, maybe you should have, and then maybe you wouldn't be being prosecuted now. Maybe what you did stuck in the craw of a few people. Like, okay,
regardless of if
well,
you
we
would or
made-
not.
Like you said, they made some sort of agreement with him. Maybe they made an agreement with him not to charge him for this, this, and this. And then they found out later, oh, they can get him on this, this, and this. Which would be different, whatever was in the agreement.
I think that's kind of, I don't know, is that not skeevy?
No, it's not skeevy.
I don't like the guy, but I mean, they made a deal. So they made a deal. But I mean, like after the deal, he tried to act like he was still innocent and shit. So I don't know. Maybe he broke the deal. Maybe it's them breaking the deal. Either way, fuck their deal.
I think it would be illegal for them to break the deal.
Well, that was more the
I mean-
FBI's problem. It was illegal to make it to begin with.
The thing is, if there was some sort of deal that was made for immunity, and, that's now being violated by these charges, then it'll be instantly dismissed and thrown out of court. That's not a problem.
Man. Fuck that shit.
So whatever
I've
agreement
heard
he
some
took,
cases where people helped in murders. Like genuinely hands-on body helped. And they'd get immunity for turning the other one in. I've heard of cases like that. That is so fucked.
yeah, plea bargaining is bullshit. It also violates the part of the American Constitution where you're not supposed to incriminate yourself. Or you have the right not to incriminate yourself. They encourage you to incriminate yourself. We'll give you a lesser sentence. We'll plea bargain you down. Blah blah blah. I imagine a lot of innocent people have gone to jail under the threat of being charged with more severe crimes if they pled guilty to lesser crimes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this is why that amendment was written, to avoid this situation.
Hannibal said, "I'll never vote for a politician that was a prosecutor." I think there are a lot of people with that kind of mentality. So. There's something to the, I don't know, for like a robbery. Nobody's murdered, nobody's harmed. Okay, fine. Make some kind of deal or something. But I think that if a human being gets hurt and you start cutting deals, it's not deals that person would cut. The person who was wronged wouldn't cut that deal. That's why you're cutting that deal in their name. Shit like that. I don't know. Just whenever there's some sort of harm caused to a person, I'm not talking about robbery. Stuff like that. I'm talking about like somebody is harmed in some way. Then I don't think a deal can be cut that would be sufficient.
That was one of the reasons why I really loved the movie Law Abiding Citizen. I mean, that's similar to the...
That was a fun movie.
Yeah, that was kind of the plot of the movie. There was these two guys, right? They do a home invasion on this guy, and one of them stabs this guy, and then his wife, and then his kid. And the other guy, he was just there. And then when it goes to court, the guy that stabbed the guy, he rolls over on the other guy. He said the other guy did all the murders and all the rest of it. This other guy gets the death penalty, and he gets a few years off. Well, it turns out that Gerard Butler, who plays the father in this situation, he lives. And he then goes about to exact revenge on what he sees to be a corrupt and bullshit system. But you shouldn't make deals with criminals.
No.
Particularly murderers.
Murderers, rapists. Like I said, if there's any kind of crime where someone's harmed and they go and make a deal with them just to make it go through the system quicker and easier, fuck that. It's not what it's for. I don't know.
But it's become what it's used for. And prosecutors, they love to use it to keep their conviction rate high.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good movie. If you haven't seen it, I would watch it. And I know Crucial Bunny in the chat is going spoilers, but what I just told you, that's not any more than what it's going to say when it describes the movie on the Netflix.
Yeah, that's just the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
Mav says it's an underrated movie. So there's that.
I agree.
Yeah, it is. I would say it's underrated because I don't think it got like any awards. A lot of people kind of trash talk it, but it's a fun ass movie. It's,
Actually, you know what? I think it's one of those movies where I think the ending of a movie is the hardest to do. We'll all agree on that. And I think the ending of this movie was done really well. That's
Yeah.
all I'll say.
I think it ended.
It was all right. Here's something from Adrian in the chat, but I think I talked about this with somebody else the other day, so I may as well bring it up here. Again, not getting into a big long political thing, but just saying. Adrian saying, I hope that Bernie doesn't become the president of America, because you Americans wouldn't like socialism. It sucks. The president doesn't matter. If the president could do whatever, I don't know. Do you see a wall? President could do whatever he wants. I'm pretty sure we'd have the wall. We don't have the wall. President could do whatever he wants. We would have a lot of things that we do not have. That's not how it works. The president, it's more or less a mark thing. It's people rah for the figurehead.
I
None of
would.
that shit really matter.
I know I'm just a dirty non-freedom having Australian, but I would slightly disagree.
Okay.
I look at examples over the past 10 years of American presidents doing whatever the fuck they wanted. George Bush told Congress to go fuck themselves and went into Afghanistan. He had the power to do that. As far as this war goes with Trump, he could put that under. He could put that under, okay, this is for defense reasons, and he could have the military. Force the military to build it. Though he doesn't want it to be done that way. He doesn't want to have that, get that dictator label. Even though the last 3 presidents have done exactly those things. Whenever they wanted.
So every other president's got every other thing that they've wanted to do. They just fucking do it.
No, not every other thing. No. There are some times there's the hill that you want to die on. Right? And they've picked certain things. I mean, Trump, he made an executive order with the travel ban. That was one of the hills that he was going to die on. With George W. Bush, going into Afghanistan was the hill that he was going to die on. With Obama, increasing the powers of surveillance and drone bombings was the hill that he was going to die on.
There has been some extension of the barrier between. There is some wall built.
All those drone bombings were happening already. They just continued
and escalated en masse.
Yeah, there's not like a huge, amazing, but I'm just saying, like, there has been work done.
It's not like there was no. I'm not saying there was no drone bombings at all before Obama, and then he started it.
I'm not going to say that he didn't do it. I'm just saying, like, I want to make sure George W. gets credit where credit's due.
I think that George W. Bush is a war criminal. I think he should go down as such. I think he was one of the most destructive presidents of the United States. And I think he set into motion a sequence of events and legislations, particularly the Patriot Act, that have led America down, and the rest of the world, down a very dark path.
Bad road.
And when Obama came in, he promised to change all that, and instead, he increased it. And that's one of the legitimate grievances that I actually have with Trump. Since he's come into office, he hasn't dismantled this apparatus.
I don't expect him to do that.
some people will say that it's very hard to do because these people are so ingrained in all corners of government that it would be very, very hard to do. And I can appreciate that.
It was this administration that was trying to get people that were from the press banned from their meetings because they asked questions they didn't like. It was the same guy who's under his watch, Julian Assange, got
It
thrown
wasn't
in a hole.
asking questions that he didn't like. It was fucking CNN with their fake news bullshit. They've been running. Fuck CNN.
Fucking CNN. I love that.
You don't think
Look
the
at-
same...
Look, if you have a look at the people that he took this action against, look at all the damage they have caused and the division that they have caused in the past 3 years.
I didn't hate him
All of
trying
the
to ban
millions,
CNN either.
hundreds
That
of
was funny.
all of the hundreds of thousands of dollars it's cost to go through this bullshit impeachment and all the rest of it, this Trump-Russia narrative that was completely made up. Everyone knew it. They were fake news. They were pushing a lie. Fuck them.
Man.
And it's
And the news
it's not
shouldn't...
like there aren't other left-wing news outlets that he said could cover everything. It was just CNN.
The news shouldn't do that. And
so mad
by
at
the way, speaking of which, I heard Trump wasn't born in America. He was born in Kenya. Just facts.
Obama was
Oh.
born in Kenya, though. Real talk.
Real talk. That's the real. That's on the real right there. You got that? So, is there a reason that you just flipped out, screamed fake news for a few minutes, and then walked away?
I don't hate it because CNN.
It was good, but I don't even remember the question that Fowl asked, where he just like, "Fuck
we're-
you, fuck CNN, fake news."
CNN is kind of.
He brought it up like Trump, like, kicking them out that one time because of their bullshit and their stupid fucking ridiculous questions. They were just there to fucking...
That's what it was.
You know,
He's
that
trying to
this
silence
was some
any
sort
critiques.
of evil. No.
And don't act like Obama didn't face those. In fact, Trump was one of those biggest critiques to Obama when Obama was president.
Ooh.
He was heading up the birther movement, and I was complaining about fake news.
Ooh.
Maybe
Don't
he
tell me
should,
that's not
maybe
the
he
same
should have
thing.
been born in America then.
Ooh. Woo! Woo! He went for gold. He went for the gold.
I'm not even going to defend where Obama was born.
I mean,
There's-
Obama could have just said, "Get the fuck out, Trump."
You should read the book Dreams of My Real Father and actually have a look into his birth certificate.
Oh man.
He's going for it.
Obama's real father was a Marxist from Kenya. Obama met with him multiple times.
He met with his father? What?
Akujin's so mad right now. Fucking white.
I heard Ivana Trump is actually a Russian robot.
I could be sold on
Ivana?
that.
I don't know if there's an Ivana.
Ivana.
Ivana fuck a robot.
think it's there's a K in.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go get a drink, and I gotta ask a thing, because that's something. There's just so much gold in the past like 2 minutes. It's fucking.
He's
There-
like, I'm
there's-
thirsty, but I don't want to leave.
There's much mining to be done in the past 2 minutes of conversation. I'll be right back.
Nemo in the chat goes, his mother was an American citizen, so he's American citizen, birthrights.
Well, yeah, most people know that. Just the same as they know the whole Russia thing was bullshit. That's what the fucking media does. But I mean, you start silencing the media, and then who's gonna tell us when they're doing crooked shit?
Why don't they forge his birth certificate then?
What?
Well, I mean, to be fair,
That
just
Hawaiian
telling
birth
CNN,
certificate was bullshit.
telling CNN to get the fuck out one time was not silent the
Oh,
entire.
and putting charges on Julian Assange. That's locking him up in a cell. That's
Look,
not
he
either.
didn't put those charges on Julian Assange, but I will agree with you that I think that he should have officially pardoned Julian Assange. I think that he should have officially pardoned Snowden. I don't agree with either of those things.
He's not going to because he doesn't like the press.
Yeah, well, there is a lot of times Trump doesn't give a fuck about the press, and there are a lot of times he selectively chooses to. And I don't like the whole fucking Julian Assange fucking Edward Snowden deal. I think that they should be pardoned. And that is another legitimate grievance that I have of Trump. So I'm not like a Trump fanboy, like Trump can do no wrong. I do have legitimate issues with him.
Right.
Kicking Jim Acosta out of that fucking press conference wasn't one of them.
Then why didn't Obama just kick anybody from Fox News out of his press
He
conferences?
could have, but he didn't.
Say he could have.
Okay, so if the media gets silenced, then who's going to tell us?
That's
the
not
fucked up shit people
silencing the media. The government coming in and telling the media they can or cannot say something, that is silencing the media. Fuck Acosta. Fuck CNN. He was completely within his right.
Alex is crying.
Oh god. I don't even like CNN, but you say it with so much fucking vigor. Passion. Fuck CNN.
Fucking Clinton News Network. Literally the fucking propaganda machine of the deep state. Bought and paid for by the fucking FBI and CIA. Like I said, kicking one... Yeah, fucking MK's with me. Kicking one jackass out of a press conference is not silencing the media. Silencing the media is by using his powers of office or his federal powers to stop the media from saying something or printing something. He doesn't have to answer their questions. He doesn't have to answer anyone's questions.
He's threatened libel on them for reporting the news.
Yeah, he's threatened libel on them because they've been lying about him. That's a civil case. They should be fucking sued. I hope that when he leaves office, he does sue them. I know he's got the money to.
He joked about that the other day in a speech.
I wouldn't joke. I'd be fucking
pretty
serious. You guys wait till I get out of office. I'm gonna sue the fucking shit out of all of yous. Rachel Maddow, fucking Jim Acosta, fuck them all. Coming for all of you bitches.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did attempt that after he got out of office, just to be a petty asshole. And I wouldn't be mad. I'd enjoy that. That'd be a hell of a fun time, just to watch that go down.
I imagine I could make more of an argument that lying about the president, saying that he's a Russian agent, is sedition and treason, than what you can make that kicking Jim Acosta out of that fucking press conference was silencing the media.
It's the same thing as, like I said, it's along the lines of he's threatened to sue people that have reported on him. He doesn't want the media to
Reported
report
on
things
him?
on him. Yeah,
Reported on him.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Threatened
everything
to-
in the news is about
threatened-
Trump.
Threatened to sue.
Yeah.
Okay, so if somebody posts if a newspaper organization posts a story about Fowl that he's a pedophile, they know it's a lie. You know it's a lie.
I don't think that was ever anything that Trump was alluded to being.
Now you're conflating terms. It's the same fucking thing.
No, I'm not. I'm just calling what it is what it is.
No, you're not.
What
You're
about all the
now
people-
being disingenuous.
What?
You're
Okay,
arguing in bad faith.
Okay. Should you get charged for saying that
Oh.
Epstein was working with the Clintons?
I'm
Should
not.
you get charged for that right now?
I'm not a news network.
Why not? What's the difference? You're broadcasting.
Also, you
Why
know,
are you a news network? You piece of
if
shit?
Clinton wants to sue me for slander, I don't know how the law works. Between nations, international between nations, whatever.
We're talking about between the nations right now.
Also, opinions are allowed. Knowingly lying as a fact isn't.
Well, do you have evidence of the Clintons involved in any killings of any kind? Or is that speculation?
Uh-oh.
Do you see why it's dangerous to just lock people up or to
I think
To
anyone that has proof
silence
of that,
people?
I think anyone that has proof of any of those things become part of the speculation when they wind up dead.
Hmm. You don't see where that's like okay for you to say that, and that's why it's a good thing why we don't silence people's speech. Because we're talking about like a president supposedly.
I'm not having my
thing
speech.
is
I'm not
for-
having my speech silenced. I'm allowed to fucking say whatever I want. Actually, no, I'm not because I live in Australia. However,
I listen to all these
Oh.
people that complain about
He's
free
doing it.
speech all the time, and then we need to silence people in the media. Everyone else can have free speech, but
Uh-oh.
I
speech
don't
be damned
belie-
if you actually report
Look,
on anything.
I think that
You got to report on. You got to be like China and report on things that they say you report on, or they lock you up. Isn't that what they do in China?
that's a criminal case.
Yeah.
Do you
If
think
you
anyone
report
should
on
be
things
able to
they
run
want
around
you
and...
to-
So you think that anyone should be able to run around and say anything that they want about anyone, ever, whenever they want?
Well,
That's what you're arguing for.
that's what they're trying to figure out.
No,
how to
that's what
fix,
you're arguing for right now. If
Oh, God.
I'd never really called for Alex Jones to be silenced or locked up, so I guess I'm okay with that.
Oh, no.
okay, so you're
He's doing
okay
it.
for people being able to lie and say whatever they want and having absolutely no repercussions. Glad to know where you stand.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a bigger
Oh.
problem if you don't let people speak Which,
Oh.
like I said, that's
Oh,
the whole
you-
China thing.
You
That's the
heard
whole
it. You
issue
heard it. You heard it
with
here first. I mean, those are
oppressive
the
regimes.
those are the only two options, right? You got to let people lie and say whatever they want about you, or else you're going to be China.
Who says who is
Oh.
lying? Whoever's in charge.
The
So-
truth. You know the people.
Truth,
You know you
the
can.
truth isn't.
You can
the truth
prove that
doesn't stand
people
in a
are
court of
fucking
law.
lying.
Power stands up in a court of law.
Oh.
You know that. You know that the law isn't bound by truth. It's bound by who's in charge. So tell me, like, the truth will set us free. It's not a fucking fairy tale.
I never said the truth will set us free,
Damn.
even though the truth will set us free.
Oh. Oh.
You know, there are no cases of coronavirus in North Korea.
Oh.
How does everyone else in the world have like terrible leadership, but Kim Jong Il's there to save the world,
I bet the cure
And
for
s-
it is no internet.
and he must be the truth.
Ooh.
Because-
I'll say Kim Jong Un was a true.
Because if he wasn't, the press would report it there. Like there'd be people in the country in the news talking about the things that he's making up, and thank God, like that isn't the case.
Fowl, I think Fowl's talking shit. Is that what's happening here?
Tempting.
Fowl's talking shit.
He got fire.
Well, you either gotta,
He has his feathers ruffled.
you don't want the icing
Oh.
with the cake. I mean, you
He's very passionately. What is it? I don't know.
Fowl, why are you mad?
Wrong.
you'll fight for like the crazy shit like all these conspiracy theorists will say like, well, they should have the right to say that, but
As soon as you mention Russia, he's like, fuck off.
yeah. And granted, I
Is
don't.
that the one conspiracy that's not allowed?
Well, obviously the oil companies they're funding, you know, anti-climate change shit that's not allowed either. But
Ricochet thinks this duck is on fire.
All of this shit over Jim and Costa being kicked out of.
Holy
And
hold on.
That apparently
Mike
being
put a
the
heart
silence in his
emoji up to
speech.
Fowl. No, Mike put up a heart emoji to Fowl.
Yeah,
That
he
is
did.
that is him saying. I think that's him saying something nice about somebody.
wow,
Really?
I didn't think anybody liked it anymore. God,
I think Mike likes you. Maybe. You're apparently going in. I'll let it continue. Man, this is a big discussion about Acosta being thrown out. That I don't know. Fowl has an argument. The free speech people do all of a sudden get real fucking quiet whenever it's somebody who they don't like who is having some speech hindered. It's that is a thing. You've seen it.
So, Mike's on your side.
okay. Change his mind, like that sign that guy puts up in front of his desk. Change all of our minds.
He's changing minds.
The press should not be able to say what they say.
The press shouldn't be able to say anything.
They should have to run it by the government what they say.
Oh.
Change my mind.
I see Fowl's angle. Well, what say you to that, Akujin? This is even something that I think Alex would probably he'd have a go with, but I don't even know if he's here. But Akujin, I know, does not like where this is going.
I'm here.
Oh, Alex is here. Okay, well, do you
No one
think
has
that
to-
they should have to talk to Trump or someone around Trump before they talk about the things around him? Alex Jones doesn't.
Who even wants to hear Alex's opinion on it? Just mute him. Fuck.
Wow.
That's fair, right?
What did I do to you?
I don't know.
Bush is a Nazi. It's a good way to put things up. I hear typing. Who's
A
typing?
lot of typing.
Who is the typer?
That'd be
Oh,
me.
it's Okay, Akujin is the type.
Yeah, sorry I kind of like zoned out of this conversation for a second there.
It's it. The one time we have a conversation about him, he flipped out. He jumped out.
Oh, the one,
No,
the one,
This
the one
fucking
time.
guy.
It's fine. We'll go back to talking about like anime porn or
Look,
whatever.
just give me
Ooh.
2 minutes. I need to go to the toilet.
Oh, goddamn.
Wow.
All right. Well, he's got to go take care of some bodily functions. So, Alex, do you think that Donald Trump is anti-free speech?
No.
Okay. Do you have a rebuttal to any of the things that Fowl has brought up?
Don't make me use my brain.
Oh, oh, it's like that.
I do have to ask though, I wasn't muted this whole time, was I? Because I think I chimed in a few times.
You were muted.
The whole time?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking goddamn. It's okay. All I really did was like say
You just fucked up a lot. You could've just played it off.
whenever he mentioned Acosta getting kicked out, that was like anti-press or anti-free speech. I just said kicking out one guy that wasn't silent press. That was because there's everybody else was allowed. I mean, he didn't just say press, you're not allowed to hear anything ever again. You're not allowed to report on this. He just kicked out a guy.
But why did he kick the guy out?
Because he was acting like an.
He was acting like an asshole. What was Jim Acosta doing when he was kicked out of the White House that day?
I think he's antagonizing about something. It was probably something stupid about Russia. To be honest, that's probably what it was. And I probably would have thought that whatever he was saying was ridiculous. I can't remember if that was it or not.
So he just said something. He wasn't behaving foolishly. He said something.
No, they tried to say that he assaulted a member of the.
He assaulted people.
Yeah, they just remember they tried to say that he tried to break this girl's arm or some shit.
Bro,
I bet he didn't straight up try to break somebody's arm, but he might have. Maybe he grabbed somebody.
No, they were grabbing at him to try to pull him away, and he kind of like just resisted. And then they tried to use different angles of the thing to try to make it seem like he attacked somebody.
bro.
Well, at least that's what the one, media outlet said or another. Because I mean, can you trust the media, really? I mean,
Do you trust any media outlet?
not completely. I mean, I really think it's one of those things. If you really want to know what's going on, you kind of have to look at different places and how they report it. But that can get really exhausting.
I feel basically the same way about.
Okay.
There were places that supposedly.
I feel that you can 100% trust Shot from the Point News.
I think he's just trying to pick a fight with Fowl now.
Yes. Usually, if I want to figure things out, I usually just go and look up a story, try to put together stories from all the places I can find them from. And usually, if you can find the story from locally, like where it was, like where it originated from, because local news is usually a little bit less biased. at least in my experience, then you can, because they'll just be like, okay, this just happened. This is what happened. This is how it happened. This is when it happened. It's like, okay, that you can just get it
I
there
mean-
before it goes through the news site.
Ideally, that's how things are supposed to be ran. There is a code of ethics that they are supposed to run by. I don't think any of them do, but they're supposed to report non-partially. I couldn't imagine a world with that, but just how the news ends up nowadays. And I've learned to live with it. I mean, there's obviously people that have like a spin on, towards the left. There's people that have a spin towards the right. I'm not going to expect like Rush Limbaugh or, Rachel Maddow to call shit down the middle.
He's probably gonna die. By the way, well, I say probably. Maybe he's not. He's got.
I don't know, Alex. I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna die at some point.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I mean,
he has
like
late stage cancer.
late stage lung cancer.
Maybe we should put him on the Supreme Court so he can live forever.
Like, I'm not like a huge fan of Rush, but he kind of made the conservative movement helped it get to where it is now. Like, as far as it being,
You talking about the band Rush?
Rush Limbaugh.
Oh,
No, like,
I was about to say Geddy Lee's my jam. Man.
no, like, it wouldn't be where it is, like, in the media. Like, it was kind of just all kind of mostly left wing, and then there was Rush. He had a show. Then more people started doing right wing shows following Rush. Now you've got like Fox News. And I mean, regardless of how you feel about all that, kind of started with Rush.
Well, at least to the point where they used him to convince Brian to go conservative.
What?
Family Guy reference. Don't worry about it.
That's actually really that's an interesting episode because Rush actually played himself in that episode.
I guess that is really kind of telling if you look at it yourself. I don't know. Not really a huge Family Guy buff, but
that's all I know about Rush Limbaugh.
The fact that he was, on that show means like he's a pivotal figure.
Well,
in the media.
That's what I figured.
The reason he was willing to go and do that episode is because he's actually good friends with Seth MacFarlane, which it's interesting to me because, like, a lot of people will say hardcore right wing people cannot get along with hardcore left wing. Seth MacFarlane is a huge liberal. He is very good friends with Rush Limbaugh, and that's how
Foley and Kane get along. There's plenty of people who can do it.
And
it's
he was
people
willing
who won't
to
shut
play
up about it who can't do it.
Yeah, Rush Limbaugh was willing to play himself, basically a caricature of himself on that episode, and he was like the star of that episode. And Seth MacFarlane was like, "Hey, you want to do this?" Oh yeah.
You can be friends with people that you strongly disagree with on certain subjects. All you have to do is not be a fuckwit.
I don't know. I think they should have fought to the death. That's what you do when you disagree on something.
I think we should have Peking duck dinner.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
That's what
Yeah, Tonka and I pretty much we don't agree on much at all, other than okay, this is shitty human behavior. Those sorts of things we tend to agree on, but pretty much everything else we pretty strongly disagree on.
Kind of a thing, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, these things happen.
Which things happen?
People disagreeing.
Mm-mm.
I've never disagreed with someone about one single thing.
You disagreed with me about Jesus at the start of this show.
I did not.
Oh, God.
You're disagreeing with me now.
I am not.
Mm? Mm?
We are in complete and total agreement.
No, we're not.
That was a great trick.
Yes, we are.
See what I did there?
Ooh.
didn't.
Shoot. A mark.
No, you didn't.
By the way, AOC donated $2. Say swiggity swooty. I'm coming for that booty.
Who?
You can't have my
AOC.
booty.
Who that?
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Hmm?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
That's that lady.
That's that lady, yeah.
That's the teeth lady.
The teeth lady.
Got some big ass teeth on her.
Yeah,
Chompers.
big- Okay.
Saying she's a horse?
No, I'm saying like I wouldn't trust her to like blow me.
Well, I'm
Wow.
saying
I
she's
wouldn't
a
want to
horse.
end up being circumcised.
Wow.
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 So you
I
prefer
detect
women?
hate.
You prefer women without teeth?
Absolutely. That's why I only date 60 plus.
What about your new waifu?
She has no teeth.
She isn't real. True.
Virtual
She
teeth.
actually doesn't have anything at all because she doesn't exist.
Oh, wow.
Did I do that when you guys were talking about religion? Come on.
Wow.
Fowl, anime Jesus will forgive your sins. Ooh.
I don't care.
Wow. Are you
Wow.
denying anime Jesus?
Yeah, I could do whatever he wants. It doesn't
You're
fucking
gonna
matter to me.
you're going to incur much internet hate, sir.
You're going to like anime hell.
Oh, that sounds like the worst hell in the world, actually. That sounds like the worst.
Also,
I can't
out
imagine how bad that is.
out of all the gods to tell, you can do whatever you want to me. Anime Jesus is probably the last one I would say that to.
Just imagine
Yeah.
all the worst things.
Imagine
about
all the tentacles in the world.
Also known as Tentacle Jesus.
Tentacle Jesus.
Like, anime does some decent things sometimes, but imagine all the bad shit it does. Okay, all the
You know
awful
what
things.
though? Anime hell is leagues better than being an internet hell.
Yeah, look,
Aren't they the same thing?
No.
Look how much anime is on the internet. They're like brothers.
Anime is the reason why the internet is hell.
No.
anime
There's
hell. You get to like
crossover.
sword fight and I don't know. There's weird things with wings and
These weird things with wings.
Internet
kind
hell,
of-
you'll just be spammed with minion memes.
Yeah, it's okay. Fuck it.
D Live is internet hell.
Is that where Stream Me went?
Stream Me was purgatory, which then faded away into internet hell.
I thought this show was about Godzilla and shit. When did this show become overrun with weebs?
I've been here the whole time.
I think
Akujin
Lear does have a good question. We were never overran with weebs until now.
Yeah, Akujin show.
Akujin has upset the balance.
It's almost like it's a virus.
Oh,
Are you sure that isn't transmittable?
It is, totally.
ew.
See, he's
I'm
coming
sorry,
out.
what were you
He's
saying?
coming down with it.
Are you sure she isn't carrying something transmittable?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just have a slight fever.
Thigh highs, am I right?
Hold that down.
Hell
Fever
yeah.
down. Hold that fever down, bud.
It's an woo flu. Crucial.
I got that ooh flu.
I have a little flu.
Oh no!
More cowbell! Oh god, I wish I could play that right now.
The uwu flu.
No, the cowbell. Needs more cowbell.
You guys said the now the flu.
Blue.
Oh, this is the worst. Why? Who was the first to say it?
Me.
Kick her off the show.
Think of all
Technically,
the-
Kairu was.
Eliminate her.
Think about all the adorable crematoriums running all day.
Did you say the adorable crematoriums?
Yeah. Animes have crematoriums, don't they? That's where you gotta put all the uwu flu
Are there
non-recovers.
Are there plushies and waifu pillows?
You probably gotta burn those too, just in case.
Damn it.
Kairu wants you to get your own anime virus Vamp. He's calling infringement.
I said it before he typed it out.
Oh, here we go. Now it's that kind of fight.
You can't fight over who's going to get sick with a virus. What's
the hell
wrong
we
with
can't. We can fight over
you? What's wrong with you
anything.
people?
Kairu is saying that this is lies.
He's still on a delay.
Vamp stole the virus. Also, has anybody listened to this clip where that woman is yelling about bootstraps? It's like, calm down. Please.
I probably listened to it a long time ago. Sure, I've heard it before.
It might be old. I saw somebody post it. I clicked it, and oh wow.
She is one scarily unhinged individual.
I don't know if it's on. She's just really
Dude,
serious.
you can see it
and
in the
mad.
eyes. You
the
see the
eyeses?
eyes in the eyes. They crazy. She
The
got them
eyeses?
crazy eyes. She got crazy eyes. Like when you see the way that she talks about some things, and her eyes just go. Whoosh, wah!
All right, now say uwu. Incorporate that in. Figure that out.
Fuck off,
Do
Alex.
it.
Oh. Didn't you say that earlier anyway?
Yeah, but that was because I wanted to say it. And he's bitch.
Well, that's fucked
You
up.
surpassed me and we've. Cool. I'm proud of you.
You're more of a weeb than Alex. Are you happy?
Do I get the belt now?
No.
That's a different belt.
Yeah.
You got a weeb belt?
I don't know if you want the weeb belt.
It's sticky.
It is very sticky.
Various fluids are on.
Ooh. That's gross.
That's what the leather's treated with.
Hey, if it's good enough for an NXT title, it's good enough for the anime title, right?
It's like a KY jelly, some other stuff.
Some other stuff.
Maybe a little blood. Don't know how that got.
Boss is just saying throw some Purell on it. Be fine.
There were an anime kaiju. A kaiju.
Is there a what?
There are so many things. There's got yes. There are a lot.
Do we look? Do I kick him out now?
Yes.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that word? Why'd you make that up?
Kaiju woo.
Kaiju?
Kaiju woo.
That was retaliation for naming the stream what you.
Look, you did it.
I did
Is
what?
anybody else considering never speaking to Akujin again?
I am.
You're never gonna speak to you again.
I'm seriously
I'm never
considering
gonna speak to myself again.
I'm seriously considering it. I'm sick of my shit.
was
I don't
about
know
to say,
about
are
you
getting
guys.
sick of your shit? I can't say that I blame you, Akujin.
Can't either.
You've been making things pretty lame for you lately.
Hmm.
She seems nice.
Rico in the chat, Tonka Suwu.
Ban him.
Tonka Suwu.
Ban her.
You could change your last name from Bio to Vuwu. Probably Vuwu.
Boo.
Put like a bunch of little characters all over your tights.
I mean, at the very least, change the name of your tag team, because like, isn't Ace a weeb? So
Ah! Okay.
That is so loud.
yeah, isn't Ace a weeb though? He'll like it if you guys.
Yeah, you could build team chemistry.
Your face is team chemistry. Welcome to the last episode of the Kumite, everybody. As tomorrow I will be doing a solo puppet show. And that will
Shadow
be
puppets.
yeah.
I love puppets.
Is that gonna be on Chatterbait?
You know what? Maybe Chatterbait needs more puppets.
Maybe.
That would be great.
What? I feel like
Kumite.
I
He
feel
said
like there's a
that would be great.
rabbit hole there.
Yeah,
There's a rabbit
could
hole
you
there.
say that one again, Vamp?
You know, sock is a
Yeah, later,
derogatory
dude.
term towards puppets.
Say what?
Kumite?
Kick her.
Well,
out.
yeah.
This is the second worst show. The second worst.
What was the
Fucking
worst?
the one with the toe veils.
Oh yeah, that one was bad.
Mm,
That was painful.
Also not my idea.
No.
It was
Just
never
happened.
my idea.
I don't think I would have known about it though. Like I was watching, but I don't think I would have known about it if no one had told me. I think when Aiden was talking, no one was really listening. They were just kind of spacing out.
Some people weren't spacing out, Fowl. Some people were getting scarred for motherfucking life. Do you understand that?
People weren't spacing out, they were losing their grip on reality.
Do you get that, bro?
They were going to another dimension in their head.
Do you know why they were going there, bro? Do you know what was happening, bro?
Bro.
Bro.
Bruh. Bruh.
I don't know, bro.
Bro.
What was happening?
They were turning into sad cats.
Oh. Oh.
They were all turning into sad cats.
That was every single one of us in that call that day. And I warned all your motherfuckers about Aiden Paladin.
Yeah.
Well, I knew she was weird,
I didn't
but
know
I didn't
she
hang out
was-
with her. I wasn't like
No.
everybody else getting engaged to her at the time, you know. So for some reason, everybody else was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get engaged to her." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Look, that time she ended the show speaking Japanese was hype as fuck. Okay, that was
You
That
are
was
such
hype.
a weeb.
that was don't get me wrong, it was cringe, but it was hype. It was two
cringe,
things
but
at
it was
once.
hype.
It was. I don't know how that she managed to pull that off. It was awful and amazing. I don't. It was.
Frequent descriptors for Alex as well.
Yeah. It was two things. I was impressed, but also horrified.
You know, fucking, she's into all that fucking anime shit and more. She's right up your alley, Alex, and I heard she's single again.
No, that's okay. I'm good. I'm
And even if she's not single, I mean, what does it matter?
Give it 5 minutes and she will be.
Oh man!
As soon as she finds out you're interested. You want to get married?
Mark is gonna have feelings about this.
She's a little bit too crazy.
Oh,
She's a little bit too crazy for you.
Red Feather? She's into a bit of shit. She's a nasty ass bitch. I wasn't allowed to say anything while she was here. I was holding all of it. What is that fucking meme of that guy holding shit in so bad that his face is turning
I said
red?
that was you the other day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need that.
Guy, yeah. I need that. Fuck. I don't know what the name of it is.
Hold on. I found the picture.
Because, yeah, the other day when Tonka was talking, that was absolutely me. And me during this conversation, that when she showed up, that was also absolutely me.
Thing that fucked me up about her was that I knew about her before I'd ever talked about her, and I didn't know who the fuck. Like I didn't know much about her, but people talked about her like she was some kind of like goddess, something. Like I knew people who were obsessed with her, and I didn't even know who she was.
That's because she could speak Japanese. She says she was really, really good. And so
And she
fucking
will get
weebs
engaged to
like
you.
you love it.
Yeah, she will get engaged to you right now.
For the
Tonight.
low
And
price
then she
of
was on
2
the show, and it's like
toenails.
she was just some girl, and that was it. The Japanese thing was funny because she would just burst into this Japanese like out of nowhere.
Good. She thought
But
she was,
that was the coolest thing she did.
thought she was so fucking cute when she did that.
She
Everybody
was very.
seems like
She,
he
was-
does
she
not
did.
like her.
She did speak it very excitedly. That was That's why I said it was cringe and amazing at the same time.
I don't know. I think Alex likes her.
No, don't put me.
Did you say don't book me?
Don't put me.
It's... Do you guys think Alex? I think he's
Don't.
a fan
Oh,
of.
Yeah.
leave me alone.
I think these are peas in a pod, maybe.
No. I don't even know her.
Peas in
I've talked to her
a
twice.
toenail pod.
I don't.
Toe beans?
I don't know her. I've talked to her twice. He's not good at this.
I don't want to know her. Leave me alone.
But you've already said that you do know her.
No, I've talked to her twice.
I could
We were
ask.
on the COVID
Well,
day.
I could ask Merc to introduce you better.
I
Oh.
don't
I don't-
want to talk to Mark.
Oh.
I don't think he'd be down with that.
The less I talk to Mark, the better off I am.
That guy's fun to talk to. Are you sure you don't want to talk to him?
You
guy's
are
a
bad
fucking
person,
weirdo.
Tonka.
He's really level-headed.
Yeah, level-headed.
He's a really reasonable, cool guy right there.
Sure.
Very even tempered. Got an even keel.
Very stable. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't need any sort of medication.
I think he's swell.
I think the both of those.
You think he's swell, Tonka?
Swell's a good word, right?
Swell.
He's nifty.
Do you guys,
Snotty.
do you guys not like Mark? Do you think Mark is
Merc
think
has
he's
a
bad actor?
Merc has a good taste in music. Yeah, I said something nice.
He has a what?
He has a good taste in music.
He has good taste in music.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
Jacob
That
thinks
was-
Merc is a
And,
bitch.
and then you have Jacob.
Jacob thinks Merc is a bitch.
Those things aren't like
Oh god, that was
it's not.
so
It's
good.
not like one of those things can't be true, and then the other thing could also be true. So,
That made me happy.
uh,
That made me happy. Jacob thinks Merc is a bitch.
He sounded so upbeat when he said it too.
Be more like Jacob.
Why'd you do it? Why'd you set it up like that? Why are the birds talking shit? Did they know that you pulled some fuckery here?
Look,
They're judging him for his sins.
they may be talking about firebombing my house.
Wow. So these birds are bad actors.
Yeah. If only I could, like, do something to silence their freedom of speech, but you know.
Well, you may not be able to silence their freedom of speech, but you know what you can do? You can silence their unhappiness by getting them their copy of Raid Shadow Legends put in their promo.
I
True,
knew it was
motherfucker,
coming!
for a free hero or champion. Hero
Oh
champion.
god.
It's 50,000 silver, and I don't know if you get a free champion, but I'm just saying those
Okay.
birds sound like they would enjoy some Raid Shadow Legends action.
Man, is it fucked
I
up
would
that
like to know more.
the second you said, well, you may not be able to sign that, the second you went into that, it's like, okay, here it comes.
Here it
It's-
comes. You already knew. You knew what's going down here.
Here comes Raid Shadow Legends. I could feel it.
You know what kind of party this is. It's one of them Raid Shadow Legends parties. You know what I'm saying? Or do you know what I'm saying? Do any of you know what I'm saying?
I would like to find out what you're saying.
This fucking guy. He says he would like to find out. Not even listening to me.
I'm 100% listening right now.
No, he's putting gifs on screen.
He's putting gifs on screen.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. John Stossel getting slapped.
Hell yeah, dude! John Stossel's getting Why?
Feel fake to you?
Why is life like this? Is not good.
Because God
Getting
has left this
Stossel.
place, Uwu.
Anyway, so back to Red Shadow Legends.
Would you like
So
to
back-
know more?
Well, do you want to know more?
I,
Do you want to know
Akujin.
more? Are you ready for more?
I think I made that obvious.
Well,
I declared my intent.
declares it. Well, it has the greatest PvP of all time. All time. Greatest of all time. A
Akujin,
story paralleled by nothing else. Have you ever seen?
I will donate something to the stream if you play this song. It's not bad. It's very ooh woo though.
Then why do you have to donate?
Hold on. Are you gonna get Akujin to play Raid Shadow Legends?
No. It's just incredibly ooh woo. It's the most ooh woo sentence ever, but it's in video form. It's cringe as fuck. But I will donate like $20 just to have this played.
I think you're on the wrong stream. I think you're looking for Doc Griffin's stream.
This seems
No,
like
look.
a
I'll send
horrible
I'll send it to you just so you can hear how awful it is, and you'll see that there's nothing wrong.
The train
This
cannot be
fucking guy.
bought.
This
Well,
fucking
I'm
guy.
sending money anyway, so you better fucking do it.
This is fucked up.
Mm.
They're going to kill my channel with some anime weeb shit.
Not if I end the show before it gets here.
Ooh.
Is this the beginning of an Alex Akujin feud? Because I could watch that. I think it'd be fun.
Actually, I'll tell you what.
Want me to loan you $20 first?
Is that what you want? Throw him $20.
That would cost you more money in the long run, Akujin.
Actually, where the hell is the? I'm trying to find the super chat button.
This guy.
Mm.
It's not down at the bottom.
What a new channel you fucking mark.
It's Streamlabs.
Oh, okay. I thought this one had. Stupid. Leave me alone. Shut up.
How long do you think he would have sat down there just clicking around?
I want to know why Vamp helped him. We could have gone the rest of the show before he figured that out.
We could have just had him clicking down there.
He's probably still clicking.
No. I'm in the right.
It's fucking. He can't. Sometimes I wonder if some of the shit that you guys do is real or not.
You know, I think it's a shame that Aiden Paladin only gets remembered for the weird toenail thing,
Oh,
and we don't like remember her for like frozen squirrels living under her house.
Oh yeah, the squirrel silo.
the squirrel silo.
It was a silo full of dead squirrels. That
Why
was
would
because
it
that
be?
story got told in the same day as the toenail story, I think. So one of these things was weirder than the other. One of these things went in her mouth.
Bro.
What?
Alex Southerner has donated $20 for the video.
I was frozen today under Aiden's house.
Why are none of you people know? I've been on YouTube for a long time.
You knew what I
just
was.
I don't bump into any normal people.
What does that say about you?
I don't know. Probably not a damn.
Go around fucking collecting weirdos like strays.
Yeah,
Fuck's up
When
with
you
you,
met
Tonka?
me, both sides of my head were shaved.
it's weird.
That should have been a sign. A big red warning signal right there. Chick with the shaved side heads.
Shaved
is-
side heads.
No, that shit's. Do you have people out here chewing toenails? You have people out here fucking you had the guy who was selling his socks. Remember that? It was fucking. Was Repsion doing that? It's just all these people who have come across. Oh, so weird. So weird.
So what was the video?
He has to play it.
Probably dead frozen squirrels.
Probably, very likely, dead frozen squirrel.
Sergio is letting us know. Don't worry. As your normal friend, I got you covered.
Aw.
So Sergio has my back. Fakey said, I hope every show from now on has Akujin in the title. Are those the best shows?
Those are Fakis's favorite.
They had to be somebody's favorite.
I think they're my favorite too.
Oh, they're your favorite too? Why are they your favorite?
I don't know. This has been fun, guys.
Oh,
We lived, we learned.
we lived, and or learned.
Laughed.
We laughed.
Laughed.
He
Loved.
loved. It was even love. I don't know about the love. Okay, you just calm down.
What other show have we ever been to, like anime heaven and anime hell in the same day?
That just anime hell sounds really.
Anime hell sounds really not good.
It sounds horrifying.
Sounds
Just
like
all
a
the worst
bad
things
place.
that anime has ever with. Just think about.
What do you think is the worst thing anime ever did there, Alex?
There's too many to list.
Too many to list.
Look, if I said cat girls again, the chat would riot. So,
Were you gonna say cat girls?
no, because that's not the worst. That's not even.
He was gonna say cat girls.
That's like. It's not even. If you went to hell and there was a cat girl there, that would. This ain't.
Odds are she'll dismember you.
I mean, that would be like, okay, I can. It would be like some awful theme song, high pitched Japanese girl singing some really, really irritating theme song, and you never get to stop hearing it. And then you'd also have to see, like, I don't know, some awful Dragon Ball Z animation loops over and over, and it's poorly done. And then you've got like tentacle monsters and or even Z. There's even some early Z animations that are really fucking terrible. There's parts in every Dragon Ball where they just didn't have a budget. They waste the budget on one episode and then don't use it at all. And there's just some really wacko shit in certain anime. It's just like if you get into the porn category, you don't come back. There's so much weird shit.
You can't go back.
There's just oh man, that's a fucking rabbit hole that you couldn't even explain the shit.
I don't understand any of what Akujin has been putting on screen.
I want to put this on Alex right now.
What is this?
The mark of sacrifice.
Oh,
From Berserk.
Yeah, see, you could have.
I thought
And that's
you were
that's
about
like
to start the video thing. I get what you mean now.
that's a relatively
Do you not check your
Alright.
DMs?
Who?
Who? The host behind you. The other Indian named the Devil.
No, he doesn't.
There are more than one.
I was gonna play out to it, but if you want, I can play it now. It's up to you.
How long is it? How long?
It's like fucking 54 seconds.
Audio?
Yeah.
I mean, there is a video, but it's important. Basically,
Okay. 54 seconds out. We may be okay. We may be okay.
I don't think you'll get hit with copyright. It's an original thing made by like person
dear.
to be goofy.
I do.
I guess we can do that.
Do which?
The thing where we play
There
out
was. I gave you two options, and you said, "I guess we can do that."
the the one where you just play the thing out.
All right.
It doesn't seem like the worst thing. All right, so is it? I don't know. Is anybody else doing anything today?
No.
Probably not.
No, bunch of bastards.
I got my fucking workout done early because the dog kept bursting down my fucking door.
Bobot is
Couldn't
asking
sleep.
if I'm gonna do a wrestling stream after. Should I?
Maybe.
Did you?
I could just say like, should you though?
Hmm.
I don't know. So are you doing a stream later?
I don't know. It's Vamp,
Maybe.
Maybe.
so it would be way later.
That's strong, maybe. I still gotta eat, so.
Well,
Strong maybe
Dropping-
with a chance of probably.
Dropping those hard maybes everywhere.
I'm all
Strong
about
maybe.
them babies.
strong maybes. Well,
Okay,
that being
well,
the case, I guess I will. I will start clicking buttons to do the stream, and it will be on as this one goes off. I'll do that again. Fuck. What are you doing later? Are you ever gonna do your show at either your middle of the night or somebody else's middle of the night, when the fuck ever, where you're talking about weird shit? Is that show ever gonna happen?
probably not.
What a fucking comic. Fowl, are you ever going to make that video?
It depends on which video.
The
Probably.
video.
Probably not.
Any video.
Probably
Any
not.
video.
I've started making a lot of them.
Man. This. Man.
Man.
I don't even know what to say about some of this shit. I was gonna, Alex, you ever gonna win a wrestling belt? Oh yeah, he did. You fucking guy.
Wow.
Alex tries shit, and then everybody else is just fucking. It's been hell. I've known Fowl for about a year. He never made that video.
He started.
Akujin never made his creepy show.
I never said I was going to.
You did many times. and then you
No,
never did
people
again.
said that I should. And I'm like,
And then you said you would.
I say every single time that I don't think I will because I'm not really the type of guy that can like carry a show. I'm more the type of guy that bounces
He
off
does
people.
say that.
I don't think I'm that entertaining as a person. I'm more of like the sidekick, whatever.
You were entertaining all day today.
That's different.
Aw.
I'm not in here on my own. I got you dickheads to dunk on.
I enjoyed jumping on Akujin's Twitch streams and talking about Witcher stuff with him while he played Witcher. That was fun.
Oh, once Doom Eternal comes out, I guarantee you I'm going to be streaming that.
Yay! There you
I
go.
don't believe him.
That's
don't
creepy
believe it.
stream. It counts.
Is that creepy?
No.
Yes.
Well, in Doom, you're the monster.
You're a Doom guy.
No, it's
You're
not.
the monster.
Creepy, paranormal, whatever.
It is definitely paranormal.
There's
It's
demons.
just-
Yeah,
It's just
but I'm
you're-
not talking
You're
about.
the guy killing everything. They're afraid of you.
Doom guy is the traumatic event.
Alright. We're now arguing about.
Yeah.
You guys are. You guys are.
Alright, they're doing
I'm
Twitch
not.
later. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
I'm already doing Twitch, bastard.
Ooh.
Reading a post, but over the course of it, the quality seems to deteriorate and gets worse and worse, where the Swenson structure and grammar rewards to a point of utter nonsense. You just don't want to read it anymore, and the whole ordeal is just awful. But the post isn't over yet. It goes on and on and on and on. When you stop waiting, but who can't stop waiting? Started this and you're going to finish no matter what. I'm Moxie Quato, but who? We will give up soon. I can't wipe like this forever, so don't challenge me. What's this? I'm still reading my prompts. Have a word of determination. You have completed the post. Good job.